Shoobity wobbity oobity wobbity oop-a-doo-dow.
9 months? I could have had a baby. Wait, I'm a cis man.
Hello and welcome to Number Wang, the maths quiz that simply everyone is talking about. Well, if you're ready, let's play Number Wang. That's 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 number wang. Let's go to the maths board. That's number wang. 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 That's the number wang bonus. Triple number wang to you. Everything hinges on this final round. Yes, it's time for Wanganum. Let's rotate the board. That's Wanganum! Bad luck, most of you have been Wanganummed, but the one person who hasn't, you are today's number wang. That's all from Number Wang, but until tomorrow's edition, stay number wang, and remember out there, good number wang! Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening from my domain of the floor. I welcome you to game night on Tuesday the 31st of August. How are we all doing? Hope you're keeping well. There's a few noises have happened. Lots of noises. Let me go and look at the noise. The noises of the things. Why do you persist on being here? Chat bar on this particular page. I do not require you. Be gone. Let me look at all of the things that are happening. A great big noise. What can it mean? Well, first of all, let me go through and say hello to all the new people who've joined us. So a few new followers are coming in. Lunasec, Drives V, IVM, Lua V, Lucky, Tillerman, Stevens. Quite a few new people have joined in the last few hours, even when I've not been online, which is curious. But you're very welcome if you're here, and lovely to have you here. And Effrontery, 9 months, I could have had a baby. Wait, I'm a cis man. Thank you very much for the 9-month resubscription there, Effrontery. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Number Wang. Well done to Lupin on winning Number Wang. You now all get pennies for points in that game. So, yeah, they should have been updated. Yeah, cis men can have babies too. I don't think they grow them within them, though, cis men. That is, as of yet, something that I believe is still a mystery to medical science. But I may be wrong on that. I'm willing to be corrected. Anyway, I hope you've had a good day. I had my second COVID jab today, so I'm fully 5G compatible now. Huzzah and hurrah. No, you don't lose a penny. Only if you've got a positive score at Sportsy. Only if you've got a positive score do you get pennies. If you're on 0 or less, you get nothing. I mean, it's quite impressive in its own way, Effrontery, finishing on a permanent negative score. I need to add some new rules to it. I need to reconsult the manual, add some rules, like the rule where you occasionally win if you're last. That could be quite fun. Anyway, gonna go rotate the board again. Good plan. No, I've had my second jab today, so I was feeling a bit drowsy this afternoon about 5 p.m, but I just had some dinner, feeling a bit more perked up. Let me say hello to all of you, and while I'm doing that, you can claim some bidding pennies. Bidding 18 if you would like to claim some pennies. Good evening to Zeus and Topper, Yoshi and Lupine, and Puzzle Dan and Colo, G. Eisens, Paulister. Good evening, Pyro and Dogfish. And good evening to Tapstop and Oni and AD Me, brand new Halo. Good evening, and good evening to Shapes and David and Innes and Pummer Ben and Toot. And thank you for that follow person who just followed. 11 Paper Plane 11. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Where did I get to? Toot, good evening. Amy, good evening. Quizface and Huds and Samster and Connor. Effrontery and Zeph. Jack and AJ. It's Sportsy and Tokens? That's a new name. Tokens, but without the E at the end. Welcome to you. Calibrated Vision, J White, Scorecount, good evening, Cetra, Drives V, Riff Raccoon, Anacep, Quizzle, and anyone else who is lurking in the chat. You're most welcome to be here. Lovely to see you. Hope you are keeping well. We're playing Bidding War tonight. We haven't yet played Bidding War this season, so I hope you're looking forward to it. I'm just going to give myself a bit more volume so I can hear the 10-second loop. If I'm being generous with 10 seconds, it's probably not even that. That plays throughout this entire game when it is in standby mode, as it is now. So, Bidding War is... let me just refresh the app, so I'll update that. Bidding War is a game where all the rules will be explained as we go, so it's going to go in stuttery mode for a minute while I'm focused on the Unity window. In this game, there is a hot seat of 21 players, but everyone else can play along in the lobby game. You get 5 pennies. I think it's 5 pennies. Pretty sure it's 5. Is it 5 pennies? I think it's 5 pennies for every question that you get right. So your points in this game are purely for the game. The pennies that you get for the game, you get 5 pennies for every correct answer that you give, irrespective of what else happens to you in the game. The points are just adding up to try and get you glory and one of the 3 available medals, the gold, the silver, or the lobby medal. What is it good for? Indeed, what is it good for? Like life in that regard. What? War is like life. Have I missed half a conversation? Possibly. Anyway, this pack has been written for us by Cyclespace, to whom we're very grateful, and proofed by Cola Cola, who said, nicely well-balanced pack. Maybe round 2 looks a little tricky. I looked through it myself. I thought round 2 looked fair, so I think between the two of us, that's a fair analysis, that this is a good balanced pack, as has come to be expected from Cyclespace. And if you would like to write for any of the games that we play here on Game Night, do go and join the Discord right there. Grab yourself the Question Writer role and we will take it from there. Bidding War is first. Later on tonight, we are going to be playing Spotlight, which is going to be written by an amalgam of people. A number of different people will contribute to the game that we're going to play, and we look forward to seeing how we get on with that. But first of all, let's get this game show underway. It is Bidding War, and if you want to come and play either in the lobby or in the hot seat, you need to enter the code.
To join the game, please enter the code UAWI.
Who are we? Isn't that a... that's a phone network. Who are we? What's that? Who are we? Exclamation mark exclude if you do not want to be in the hot seat game. The experience in the hot seat and the lobby is virtually the same. The only real difference is that I can't condone answers that are for players that are just in the lobby game. But when you're eliminated from the hot seat, you automatically go and rejoin the lobby, and we go from there. But who are we? Who are we indeed? That is the question. The best quizzing super community. I think we do a good job amongst the quizzing cinematic universe, as I so love to refer to it as. 27 players in so far. It's a good start. I'm going to give you another minute or so to join this game, and it is one of these games you've got to join at the beginning. Spotlight, you can join midway through if you change your mind, but this one you have got to join from the start if you want to play. I do need at least 21 non-excluded players. Well, I've certainly got at least 21 so far. Who's excluded? Yeah, no one so far, so that's all good. Lovely. 30 seconds to come and join, and then we'll get this game underway. Good evening to people just joining us. Anisep, Quizzle, Jers, Murphy, welcome on in. 28 of you here. Also, while I'm here, while I've got your attention, I did mention this in the Discord earlier this week, but we welcome in Kolo, who is here. I'm atting him for no good reason, just in case you didn't know who Kolo was. Kolo is our latest mod. If you get stuck with anything, or you have something that you need to report, do give Kolo a little message, either in the Discord or privately through here. If it's something that you feel that... is something that maybe I could answer, but if obviously I'm mid-flow, give Kolo a shout. And of course, that's not to disregard the other mods. Score Count, Ash, and who else is that? I think that might be it tonight. Score Count, Ash, and Kolo are here tonight. I've not seen Ash crop up in chat, but he's probably on lurk mode at the moment. But Score I see typing. So Score and Kolo are active in here. If you've got something that you want to check, they are available for your questions. I might be available for your questions. Might not be. Right, 10 seconds, and then we're going to lock it up, and we are going to begin the war. AB me, now cut that out. Topper, Zeus, Paulister, Innis, Samster, Lupine, Cetra, Zeph, Pum and Ben, Quizface, Pyropygmy, Jack Wilfred, Anisep, Jers, Oni, Brand New Halo, Dogfish, Connor, Amy, Riff, Shapes, Calibrated Vision, Tabstop, Murphy, Puzzle Dan, and Effrontery. You are all in the lobby. 21 of you are going to be selected to come and play in the hot seat game. The rest of you will get automatic passes to the lobby game, and we will go from there. May you find favour in the war to come. Let's lock up, excuse me, the lobby. So 21 players to be selected and populated onto these here podiums. Let's find out who is going to war tonight. As Topper says, let the wars begin.
Time to select the 21 warriors. Hunman Ben, Topper 1 Gaming, Zislis, Zephyrus, Thilupinine, Meme, Tabstop, Murphybax 16, Brand Newelo, Puzzle Eden, Innis, Pyro Pygmy, Jules 01, Welly Kesh 8, Abm 208, Riff Raccoon, Samster Sinster, Nal Cuthatut, Effrontery, Conorm 27, and Anozep. You are the 21 warriors. May you find favour in the war to come.
May you indeed find favour in the war to come, and our favourite TTS bod doing her best with the voices there. Yeah. See, Zeph, it's not just me that struggles over your name. Yes, the TTS did give it a little struggle as well. So there are 4 rounds before we will have one victor in this war this evening. 21 of you start by the end of this round. We could still have 21 active by the end of round 2. I know for a fact we'll have a maximum of 10. You want to know how to play? So do I. If you did not get into the hot seat game tonight, I can see Paulister, Cetra, I think that's Quizface, Jack, Dogfish, Oni, and possibly Amy. No, Amy did get in. Someone else with just the default avatar. You can play in the lobby game. There are still medals available, and you still get 5 pennies for every correct answer you give me. So do play along for fun all the same. As for our 21 warriors, let me explain the rules to round number 1.
Round 1. Opening Gambits.
Opening Gambits is round 1. You will face 5 questions. Prior to each question, you'll be shown a category. Bid from 1 to 3 points, up to a maximum of your current score. Based on the category, we've given you all 5 points out of the goodness of our hearts to start you off. Abstaining from bidding will cause a default bid of 1, and you have 10 seconds to submit your bid. Answer the question correctly, you will be awarded your bid. Answer incorrectly or fail to submit an answer, and you will lose your bid. You have 20 seconds to submit your answer. If you run out of points, you are eliminated from the game, but may continue from the lobby game. All bids and answers, as usual, are whispered to Persephone's Twitch bot. And keep your eye on the chat, because when the question is chat, the question is live. Chat is king, as we say. Good luck to you all. Let's play Opening Gambits. And a reminder that this pack has been written by Cyclespace. Bits from 1 to 3 on these first 5 questions. First category is...
Start bidding on category 1. Business and industry.
Business and industry. How confident are you feeling?
Time.
Bits from everybody there by the looks of it.
Question.
Zach Wilfred going for 3, I see, in the lobby game. Here's your first question. Products named Billy, Kallax and Poang are some of the best-selling items from which company? And a reminder that harder get they. Abstention is treated as wrong as well.
Time.
There's your time. Most people getting the correct answer here. IKEA was the correct answer. The answer that we wanted there. Plum and Ben finding that. Top 1 going for Kleenex. No answer from Amy or Murphy. Puzzle Dan going for a solid nah. A Kodak from Effrontery, and no answer from Connor. Everybody else give me the correct answer for IKEA. Very well played. You'll have won your bid. Let's go on to question 2.
No eliminations.
No eliminations at this point. Jack Wilfred, the only player to bid 3 there, does take an early lead with 8. Plenty of people on 7. Let's go to category number 2.
Start bidding on category 2. UK television.
UK television, the computer says. How do you want to bid? 1, 2 or 3?
Time.
There's your time.
Get ready for the question.
Okay, quite a few 2s. 1 or 2 3s, but not many. 1 or 2 players going on 1 as well. Here's your question. The 3 most recent regular presenters of which game show were also a journalist, a public relations consultant, and a sports reporter? Might as well have a guess. If you don't know, that abstention will be treated as a wrong answer. Just a couple of seconds, and there's your time. I think just Pyrotechnic abstaining on that one. Countdown was the answer we were after. Yes, Anne Robinson, Nick Hewer, and Jeff Stelling, respectively. Amy not getting an answer in there. Murphy going for OC, not the right answer. Mastermind from Brand New Halo. Duel from Puzzle Dan, no answer from Pyro Pygmy. Question of Sport from Gio, as good a guess as any, but not the one. The Wheel from Effrontery, and QI from Anasep. Unfortunately, all incorrect answers. If you went for one of those, you're going to lose your bid. Everybody else, very well done. You're going to earn your bid.
No eliminations.
Still no eliminations at this point. Jack Wilfred maintains a lead on 10 in the lobby game. Tied up there by, I think it's Toot, Samsa, Lupine and Shapes, who are all on 10. Looking at our scores in the lobby game, nobody in immediate danger of being eliminated. There's a few players are down to 3, so if they do stake it all on the next one, it could be an early shower and the end of the war for them. But let's have a look at category number 3.
Start bidding on category 3. 2021 news.
2021 news. What do we remember from this year?
Time. Get ready for the question.
few people going 3 here, and a few people going 1. There's a good spread of bids here. Let's take a look what the question brings. What is the name of the container ship that was stuck in the Suez Canal, ground in the canal for 6 days in March? Brand new Halo anticipating the question in advance. And there's your time. Ever Given was the answer. I accepted that either with a space or without. Tupperware Barge was the wrong answer. Sea Shanty was the wrong answer. That was the end of last year. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Bully of Tea. Sorry, you've set me off now, Zeph. Evergreen from Tabstop is not the right answer. I'm afraid we can't accept that. Though, if anyone else has said Evergreen and it has got through the spell checker, I will allow it. No, a couple of people have gone for Evergreen. It hasn't gotten through the spell checker, so I'm not going to overrule it. That would just be in the interest of being consistent there, but it doesn't look like it's gone through. No answer from Murphy. Dave from Puzzled Dan. No one going for Boaty McBoatface, I see. No answer from Jers. Another Evergreen from AB Me. Ever Ready from Effrontery. Halfway there, but not quite right. And I can't remember Rip from Connor. Let's see if we've got any eliminations at this stage.
Murphy back 16. You have been eliminated.
We have got our first casualty of the war. Murphy, it's out for you. I'm afraid you may continue from the lobby game, but until you accrue some more points, you will only be able to bid the minimum. Lupine and Shapes now taking a joint lead on 13. I'm not sure who that is in the lobby on 12 at the moment, but you're doing awfully well at the moment. A couple of others on 12 in the lobby. Toot and Samson there. Innis on 11. Players who are in imminent danger. Puzzle Dan is down to a single point. Effrontery is down to a single point. 2 more questions in this round. Let's take a look at category number 4.
Start bidding on category 4. Video games.
'Tis video games. It does seem a long time ago, doesn't it?
Ready
Brand
for
new
the
Halo.
question.
Good spread of bids again, 1s and 2s and 3s. People all trying a mixture of confidences. Question 4. According to the title of a 2019 Finnish indie game, who is you? Who is you? Answers from most players, not all. Waiting on Zeph, and waiting on the top has got an answer. It's waiting on Zeph now.
Time.
And that is time up. It's Baba. I would also have accepted Baba is you, the full name, as the answer, but Baba was the answer. The guy knows Baba is you. Win is you. A winner is you. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I from Topper 1. The guy. No answer from Zeph. You from Amy going for the wrong end. You is not the answer, I'm afraid. Insert Mario Lose music. When we move and I've got the keyboard, I'll be able to play that. That's going to be a thing. Imposter, Lava, very close to those shapes, but not the right answer. And a winner, a winner is you. I don't know if that's the right jingle, but unfortunately it's not the right answer. Baba was the answer we wanted. Let's see if we've lost anybody here.
Puzzle Eden, you have been eliminated.
Bad luck, Puzzle Dan. Out of the game you go. But thank you very much for playing. Do continue from the lobby. Lupine and Toot and Samson are all on 15. I really want to know who this is in the lobby game who's on 14. You're doing awfully well. Yeah, congratulations, you're winner. You're on 14 points. Innis and Zeus also on 13 points here in the lobby game. Let's go on. One more question in this round, bidding from 1 to 3. Jers down to 2 at this point. Amy down to 3. Effrontery down to 2. Connor on 3. Could be wanting to play safe, could decide that they're going to risk it all and get as many points as possible. Either way, best of luck. Here is question category number 5. That might make sense, Calibrated Vision.
Start bidding on category 5. Sports terminology.
Sports terminology.
Time.
There's
Get
your time.
ready for the question.
Okie dokie. Final question of the first round. Have a look at this. Which basic straight punch in boxing is also what you get when you are injected with a vaccine? All players in the lobby have answered. Anyone, all players in the hot seat have answered. Anyone in the lobby game may have got a couple of seconds just to go.
Time.
4G internet connectivity. There's a jab. A shot. Joe's going for shot. You do get a shot in the arm, but I don't think you call it a shot in boxing. A short arm punch, it's not a shot, it's a jab, I'm afraid. I'm not going to accept shot on this one. So that is going to be the end of round 1. Let's see who has been eliminated, if anybody, and check out the scores at the end of round 1.
No eliminations.
No eliminations. Oh, is that it, computer? Do I have to press the button again? Fine. Well, at the end of that, Lupine has got a lead with 19. Samps is in second on 17. Toot is in third on 16. And we think it's Calibrated Vision leading the lobby there on 15 at the moment. That is the end of round 1. We have lost 2 players and we have 19 warriors remaining.
End of round 1.
So we'll take a little break from that loop for a minute, which I'm sure you'll all thank me for. Yes, so the end of round 1, we have 2 fallen warriors, but 19 go on. Pum and Ben on 9, Topper on 9, Zeus on 14, Zeph on 5, Lupine on 19, Amy on 4, Tapstop on 10, Brand New Alo on 10, Innis on 15, Pyropygmy on 7, Jers on 1, Shapes on 14, AB Me on 11, Riff on 14, Samster on 17, Toot on 16, Effrontery on 4, Connor on 4, and Anasep on 12. Dylan, would you mind awfully turning it down just a smidge? That'd be very kind. Thank you, darling. So here's how we look. Sorry, it's going to focus off Unity, so we get more than 3 frames a second. That's how you're looking in the overall ranking. So in this, you get a gold and a silver medal for not the top 2 scorers, but the 2 players who end up surviving into round 4, and then gold for the one who wins it, silver for the one who comes second, and then whoever has the highest score, who is in red, will win the lobby game. So Oni on 12, Paulister on 11, we think Calibrated Vision there on 15, Cetra's on 10, Quizface on 9, Dogfish on 8, and Jack on 6. Does one mean I'm first? Not necessarily, Jers. In this instance, certainly not. But it does mean you are still in live play as we progress forward in this game and move to round number 2.
Round 2. Top Gun.
Round 2 is Top Gun. You'll face 10 questions. Prior to each question, you will be shown a category. Bid from 1 point to the upper range, up to a maximum of your current score based on the category. Very similar to before, except you're no longer limited to 1, 2, or 3. It's 1 to X. Starts at 5 and goes up by 1 with every question. Again, abstaining from bidding will cause a default bid of 1, and you've got those 10 seconds to get your bid in. Answer the question correctly, again, you get your bid. Answer incorrectly or fail to submit an answer, you lose your bid. 20 seconds to submit your answer, and if you run out of points, you're eliminated from the hot seat. Additionally, in this round, here is the catch for this round. The fastest high bidder to answer correctly will obtain passage to round 3. If the fastest high bidder has already obtained passage, passage will be granted to the next fastest player. High bids take priority over speed when ordering. What this means is that if you want to get passage, you've got to bid higher. So those with more points have more potential chance of getting through to the next round, but of course you've also got to get it right, and if you bid high, get it wrong, you could find yourself in a very precarious position. I will add that if you gain passage, you can still be eliminated from this game. You can't just get passage on the first question and then rest on your laurels for the rest of it. You have got to keep playing, otherwise you will be losing at minimum 1 point per question for the remainder of the 9 or however many questions are left in the pack. So make sure you keep playing, even if you're not sure. Minimum bid will do the trick, but of course the more points you have, the more chance you will have going forward. There is a possibility that we will not have 10 players left at the end of this round. We will have a maximum of 10. So of the 19 players here, at least 9 of you will be leaving us before the end of this round. If you run out of points, you're eliminated from the game. If you fail to obtain passage to round 3 by the conclusion of question 10, you're also eliminated from the game. Good evening, Energia. Welcome to the stream. Do stick around, and we'll be playing Spotlight in a little while where you'll be able to join in. For now, we're going to begin round 2. It's Top Gun. So the bid range is starting from 1 to 5. 1 to 5 is the bid range. And if you want to place a bid on this, then the category you're going to be... That was a really clumsy sentence. Place a bid on this category. Here it is.
Start bidding on category 1. 2020 films.
2020 films. Get your bids in.
Time.
Remember, the higher bid, the more chance you have of getting through. Quite a lot of low bids going on around here. 5 looks like the highest bid, but only a couple of people going for it. Toot and Samster. Here's a question. The title of which 2020 film, directed by Christopher Nolan, is a palindrome? Of the 2 players that bid 5, Samster was the first in. So advantage with Samster. Toot has also got an answer in, so they're going to get first refusal as the highest bidders if they have gotten the right answer. Need an answer from Jers, otherwise they are going to be eliminated. There's an answer in. Is it the right one? The correct answer was Tenet. Noon, not the right answer. No answer from Zeph. Kayak from Amy. No answer from Tabstop. No answer from Pyrapygmy. Dogma, I am God by Jers. I applaud your creativity there, Jers, but unfortunately not the right answer. Boob from Riff Raccoon. Yes, that famous Christopher Nolan film, Boob. No answer from Connor there. Tenet was the correct answer. So, let's find out who's going through and who's going home.
Jules01, you have been eliminated. Passage has been granted to Samster Sinster, with a bid of 5 and a response time of 3.18 seconds.
So for Jers, the war is over, but for Samster, he can relax a little bit. He is going to be through to round 3, assuming he can keep at least a positive score in front of him, currently on 22. Remember, you must play the remaining questions, Samster, or you will lose your default bid. Remember, high scores don't necessarily guarantee passage in this game, so bid range is now 1 to 6. The more you bid, the more chance you have of getting through. Category is...
Start bidding on category 2. Travel.
It's travel.
Time. Get ready for the question.
Topper's gone 6, and the only player to have done so. So if Topper gets this right, he is going through. Otherwise, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. In 2020, the busiest airport by passenger traffic is located on which continent? Topper can afford to have a little bit of thinking time, as he knows he's the only player who's bid 6. Shapes has answered, and I think is the only player to have bid 5 here. So if Topper's wrong, advantage is going to fall to Shapes. Asia was the correct answer. Topper has got it right, along with quite a lot of other players as well. North America, Europe, North America, North America, North America, China, North America, and Europe are all incorrect. China may be the correct answer. In fact, I've not been checking out the factoids on this, see if I've got any for you. Might be the correct answer, but we were after the continent. It is actually in China. Guangzhou, China. Before the pandemic, the busiest airport is typically... Guangzhou, China, full stop. Before the pandemic, the busiest airport is typically Atlanta, Georgia. So before the pandemic, but as of right now, it is in China, which means we needed Asia too. I'm not going to condone that because we did specifically ask for a continent on that question, so I'm afraid you are going to lose your bid. Yeah, that's about it so far. There are a couple of other factoids there which I may return to in due course. 2019 was Dubai, is that right? Didn't know that, Oni. Right, let's take a look and see who's going through and who's going home.
No eliminations.
No eliminations.
Passage has been granted to Topper 1 Gaming, with a bid of 6 and a response time of 11.67 seconds.
Topper, well done, mate. You're through to round 3, though of course you're on 18 at the moment. If you just sit and do nothing for the rest of the round, you will go down to 10 points. So do keep pressing and guessing, as it were. Sam's leading on points. Lupine and Shapes are actually ahead of Topper at the moment on points, but you've got to get passage in this round in order to get through. Bid range is now 1 to 7. There's a few people who won't be able to make a maximum bid at this point, so they're going to have to hope that they get the right answer and are able to get some points. So much strategy involved here. Category number 3 is...
Start bidding on category 3. Religion.
Religion.
Time. Get ready for the question.
There's a 7 from Tabstop, a 7 from Innis, so advantage is going to be with them. Keep your eyes on them. Who gets in faster and who is right? Question 3. In the Bible, who had a dream where the sun, the moon, and 11 stars were bowing down to him?
Time.
Bop shoo-a-doo-a, bop bop shoo-a-doo-a. 7 fat cows came out of the Nile when 7 fat cows came out of the river. Bop shoo-a-doo-a. Yeah, it was Joseph. Joseph was the answer from the Old Testament. Genesis 37, chapter 37, verse 9 is also in the lyrics of the song Joseph's Dream in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, that famous musical by Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber. Wrong answers: David, Moses, Samson, Moses, Daniel, John the Baptist, Jacob. No answer from Shapes. Judas, Joseph, Moses, Judas, Joseph, Moses. No answer. Solomon. Good. Well done everyone there. Hello, darling. Welcome home. Let's find out. You're right.
Oh,
We're in the middle of a war. I bet you're warm. Let's find out who is going through and who is going home.
Tab stop. You have been eliminated.
Tab stop going big, but going home.
Passage has been granted to Inisk, with a bid of 7 and a response time of 4.6 seconds.
Well done, Innes. You are the third player to attain passage to the next round. We do lose tab stop from the game. Very bad luck. But for you, the war is over. But feel free to continue from the lobby, obviously on 0 points at the moment, but you can rebuild those. On we go. Bid range is now 1 to 8. It's about half and half as to whether you've got the potential to bid the maximum. Otherwise, you're going to have to keep bidding low, build up those scores, and hope that someone else doesn't bid high. Bid range is 1 to 8. Here is the category for question number 4.
Start bidding on category 4. Mathematics.
It's mathematics. You submitted Jacob. Yes, may have been eaten.
Time.
Jacob was the father of
Get
Joseph
ready for the
and was probably the moon in that particular dream he had. Here's your question on mathematics. Hi, baby. If 3x minus y equals 10 and x minus y equals 3, then what is x plus y? How's your simultaneous equations in 20 seconds?
Time.
There's your time. The answer was 4. 4. Anything else was a wrong answer. Would have accepted. Headache saying tape. Would have accepted either words or numbers. That was a pure mathematics question there. If 3x minus y equals 10 and x minus y equals 3, then what is x plus y? Take the first equation and subtract 2 times the second equation to get x plus y equals 4. Alternatively, one can solve the two equations as x equals 3.5 and y equals 0.5. Either way, the answer we wanted was 4. How's your high school mathematics? What a guess. Easy, says Zeph. Easy. Well, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here because we've got a combination of players who bid on that question. Let's find out who's going through and who is going home.
Conorm 27. You have been eliminated. Passage has been granted to Anozep, with a bid of 8 and a response time of 15.7 seconds.
Connor's war is over. He does leave us at this point. Very bad luck, Connor. You may continue from the lobby game. But Anasep with the high bid of 8. It was the maximum bid, but took a while to get there, as would be expected on a question like that. Taking just shy of 16 seconds. Very well done. The high bid and the fastest answer with the highest bid. You are through to the next round. Very well played. Right, one more question, and then we'll go and look at the lobby board in a little more detail. For now, category number 5. The bid range is 1 to 9. Get your bids in on this.
Start bidding on category 5. Politics.
Jack Wilfred regretting that this is not the last round and he can't wager all of his points.
Time. Get ready for the question.
Jack is bidding 9. Anyone in the lobby? Innes also bidding 9, but he has already got passage. So we're now looking to Toot, who's bidding 7. Here's your question. What is the surname of the Canadian Prime Minister Pierre, who served almost continuously from 1968 to 1984? Dylan, do you want the dishwasher? Oh, you did. Cool. Thank you. Just checking. Pum and Ben intending to go out in a blaze of glory.
Time.
Not today, Pum and Ben. You've got the right answer. Trudeau was the right answer. Trudeau. No, Samsa, that is not the right answer. I should know this, but I don't. Neither what you've just written in chat. Trudeau was the right answer. I think we were looking for Toot, because the high bid there was Innes, but Innes has already got passage. I think it was Toot who had 7 there, who was the highest bidder, so advantage is going to fall with him. He has got the right answer. We'll find out in just a minute. No answer from Topper. Zeph going for Ford. Brand New Halo going for goodbye. Could be a cheerio message there. Pyro Pygmy going for Canada. Good a guess as any. Concord from AB Me. Samsa should know it but doesn't. Effrontery. Russo close but not quite. And Anasep no answer given. Let's find out who is going through and who is going home.
Brand Newlo and Pyro Pygmy, you have been eliminated. Passage has been granted to Nalkathatut, with a bid of 7 and a response time of 3.6 seconds.
Was the highest bid of the players who got it right, Samsa, and didn't already have passage. Sorry, Toot, you're next to Samsa. Sorry, I don't know why I said Samsa. Very well done, Toot. You have gotten passage. We do say cheerio to 2 fallen warriors there, Pyro Pygmy and Brand New Halo, who either side of Innes. Innes now nicely socially distancing, unlike everybody else. Let's go take a look at the lobby board at half time. time of that round. Lupine's still with the highest score on 33. Have you got passage yet, Lupine? I can't remember. We'll find out in a minute. Samster on 32, 29. Jack Wilfred currently leading the lobby game, though, on 28. Quizface second in the lobby game on 21. Remember, it's only in the lobby game that those points are going to count towards your medals. Everybody else, you have got to get to the final and then win it if you want the gold. Come second if you want the silver. No passage. Anisette beating you to the maths question. So the highest score belongs to Lupine, but is yet to get passage. Good that you're accruing points, but it's not enough to get through. Are we going to see you get through? We've got 5 more questions with which to do it. The bid range is now 1 to 10. Have a look at this category. Let me know what you'd like to do. Pog lobby leader. Indeed, Jack Wilfred.
Start bidding on category 6. Musical.
Tis musicals. Musicals.
Time. Get ready for the question.
And your question. From a max bid to a min bid. What have we done occasionally, Jack? Here's your question. Sunrise, Sunset and Sabbath Prayer are 2 songs featured in what musical? Sunrise, Sunset and Sabbath Prayer are 2 songs featured in what musical? I don't actually know this.
Time.
Is it Fiddler? It is Fiddler on the Roof. Very well done if you got the right answer to that one. Rent was the wrong answer. Zeph getting it wrong. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat from Lupin, not the right answer. Sunset Boulevard, a good logical guess there from Shades, but not the one. Jesus Christ Superstar from AVME. Hairspray? No, from Samster. Book of Mormon also wrong from both Effrontery and Anisep. So I didn't keep track of who had the highest bid there, so this is going to be a bit of a surprise for me, but there are plenty of players who don't have passage who did get that question right. Let's find out who's going through and who's going home.
Of 208, you have been eliminated. Passage has been granted to Punman Ben, with a bid of 6 and a response time of 6.07 seconds.
So AB Me does leave us. Very bad luck, AB Me, our latest Fallen Warrior. But Punman Ben, from going out in a blaze of glory, only a few questions to go, to gaining passage on question number 6. Very well done. Remember, you can still be eliminated. You are on a fairly risky score, but worst case scenario, just abstain on the rest of them, or go minimum bid, and you'll be through to round 3. But of course, you want to maximise your points, so risk equals reward sometimes. Now, bid range is 1 to 11. We have got 4 questions left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players, 7 warriors vying for one of those slots. Will any of them get them? 3 of them, at least, are going to be disappointed. Let's go on to the next category, category number 7. Bid range is 1 to 11.
Start bidding on category 7. Archaeology.
Archaeology.
Time.
There's your time.
Get ready for the question.
Some conservative bids here. Nobody going for the maximum. Innis with the highest with 9. Looks like Lupine's got the advantage with 8. So Lupine, get this one right and you're through to the next round. Question number 7. Made mainly from volcanic ash, the iconic monolithic sculptures of human figures on Easter Island are called what? Effrontery, no worries. Thank you for joining us for what you could. Enjoy the rest of your day. Maui. Maui? Is that how you pronounce it? Maui, I think, is the answer. Oh, Topper. Oh, my dude. Cole, that's a... I can condone that. Anyone who's got the A and the O the wrong way around. In fact, I probably... Moai. Oh, was it Moai? Moai? Well, I never knew that. T-I-L. T-I-L. I can see that Topper and Zeph... We've gone for Mawam. Not the right answer. But for Topper and Zeph, I am going to condone that for you because on any other question, that would have been caught as a correct answer. It's just because it's only a very short word. That's not getting through the spell checker. But I can see what you mean. So I'm going to allow you that as a correct answer and give you what you bid. Is it going to... One, by the looks of it, in both instances. Is that going to be enough to see you through to the next round? Let's find out who's going through and who's going home.
Effrontery, you have been eliminated. Passage has been granted to the Lupine, with a bid of 8 and a response time of 4.92 seconds.
Hang on to those points, Zeph. They could make all the difference. And the Lupinine, very well done. You were the leader, no longer the leader. The leader is now Toot with 44, followed by Innis with 38. But you were the leader for a long time, but one of the latest to obtain passage. So very well done. You are through to round 3, as long as you can keep a positive score in front of you for the next 3 questions. Zeus, Zeph, Amy, Shapes, Riff. There are only 3 spots left in the next round. And there are 5 of you. 2 of you at least are going to be disappointed. The very best of luck. The bid range is 1 to 12. Notably, only Zeus and Shapes can bid the maximum. What are they going to do? Best of luck. Here's your category.
Start bidding on category 8. Internet media.
Internet media. Internet media. How do we feel about this?
Time. Get ready for the question.
Zeus has gone for 12. Unnecessary bid. Shapes has only gone for 7, so if Zeus gets this right, it's his to take. Not related to Beethoven, which Twitch personality streamed for 31 days continuously in 2021 and became Twitch's most subscribed streamer at that time? A couple of Pavlovs in this question, if you can figure them out.
Time.
So Zeus is a high bidder, followed by Shapes. Ludwig Arkren was the right answer, commonly known as Ludwig, which was the answer we were after. Pummenbeg over Ludwig von. I'd be inclined to condone that if it wasn't for the fact his name was Ludwig van Beethoven. I'm going to defer to... Is Cycle Space here? No, I'm going to defer to Colo on that. 1,000,000% guess from the hint. Colo, can you give me a ruling? How generous are we feeling for Pum and Ben's answer? Just going to defer to Colo on this for a moment. Colo's saying I mean, it's Ludwig. He's known as Ludwig, not known as Ludwig von. I think my inclination... Yeah, Colo doesn't know. I think my inclination, Pum and Ben, is to say... I know, right? I think my inclination is to say I'm not going to allow that on the grounds that it asks for the streamer and he is not colloquially known as Ludwig von. And to be fair, Beethoven, the composer, is not really known as Ludwig von, is Ludwig van Beethoven. So, regrettably, Pummerman, thank you for taking it with good grace. Regrettably, I'm not going to condone that. Everybody else who gave an answer there did give the right answer. Topper 1 and Zeph both abstaining from that one. Let's find out who's going through and who is going home.
No eliminations.
There are no eliminations.
Passage has been granted to Zeslis with a bid of 12 and a response time of 19.25 seconds.
Zeslis leaving it to the last second. Literally 20 seconds is what you get in this game. I think it's 21 seconds actually. But well done, Zeus. You have gotten passage through to the next round. Very well played. 2 questions remain. The bid range is now 1 to 13. Zeph, Amy, Shapes and Riff. 2 of you could be very happy. 2 of you could be very, very sad. Or more of you. Let's find out. Category number 9 is bid range is 1 to 13.
Start bidding on category 9. World capitals.
'Tis world capitals. World capitals.
Time.
There's
Get
your
ready
time.
for the question.
Zeph going 2. Amy is going all or nothing here. Riff is also going all or nothing. Shapes is going for the high bid though, and it's not everything. Question number 9. Nur Sultan is the capital city of which country? One of the 10 largest countries in the world by area. So we've got 3 players are going all or nothing here.
Time.
Have they got the right answer? Amy's found Kazakhstan. Shapes has found Kazakhstan. Riff's gone for Kyrgyzstan. Oh, the wrong stan, so to speak, Riff Raccoon. Unfortunately, you did go all or nothing, and it is going to be... Zeph saying, no, I wrote it. Did you actually? And did it get eaten, or did you not get it in time? I need to put a log on players who submit an answer out of time on this game. I really do, don't I? Bish, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you any. Guessing it may well have been out of time. That is the stickler with this game. I mean, it was maybe a little academic, Zeph, because as we can see, both Amy and Shapes did get there ahead of you, and with the lower bid, it wouldn't have made a difference. But it is a bit of a sucky way to go. But unfortunately, it does look like your war is going to be over. But let's find out from the computer who is going through and who is going home.
Zephyrus and Refracoon, you have been eliminated. Passage has been granted to Elike Shapes, with a bid of 13 and a response time of 9.21 seconds.
Well done, we liquor Shapes. Quite a commendable score, but quite late getting passage, 42 points. But you have now got passage. So, Amy, all eyes are now on you. Doesn't matter what you bid on this one, though in the interest of playing the game to its maximum potential, you might as well bid all of them if you want to get passage through to the next round, because if you get this one wrong, or you don't type an answer, you're going out anyway. What other time I played this game? Well, I'll tell you what, it would be a beautiful thing to have 10 players going through in this round. It doesn't always happen in this game. Sometimes we finish with only 8 or 9 players going through. It would be great to have 10, so you can ignore the press from the other players. It all comes down to this question for you, Amy. Strategically, your best bet is to put in as many points as you can up to the bid range of 14. Topper, I would suggest maybe don't put in all of your points on this round unless you want to be eliminated if you get it wrong, unless you're going to think you're going to be very confident on the category. Likewise, I could impart the same advice to Pum and Ben, and arguably to Anisep as well. Do tread carefully. The bid range is 1 to 14. Here is the category for question number 10.
Start bidding on category 10. Word origin.
It's a word origin. A very fast bid from Amy here. All players with a bid in the hot seat. Let's take a look.
Ready for the question.
Amy has gone for as much as she can, 14. Shape's going for 12. Topper playing it safe, wanting to see at least one question in the next round. Here's your question. What 5-letter word is derived from an acronym of Chief Administration of Camps in Russian? What 5-letter word is derived from an acronym of Chief Administration of Camps in Russian?
Time.
I'm not sure Amy got an answer in there. No, it's Gulag. Gulag. This is what we're after. Lenin. No answer from Topper. Major from Zeus. Sadly, no answer from Amy. Kazar from Shapes. Blyat from Samster. And no answer from Anisep. Tricky question at the end of the pack right there. Very bad luck if you gave me a wrong answer. Particularly, though, to Amy, because I fear at the last stage it does mean we don't get 10 players getting through this round. But thank you very much for playing. Let's find out who's going through and who's going home.
No eliminations. Passage has not been granted to any player.
So you don't get a default elimination because you have still got points, but unfortunately you haven't got passage. That is the end of the last question, which means, Amy, your war is going to be over and the computer is going to say cheerio to you. But to the other 9 players who have attained passage, very well done. We'll see you in round 3. That is the end of round 2.
End of round 2. Mimk, you have been eliminated.
Mimk. Oh, she tries, the computer. Oh, Pog, 250,933 raised of the community challenge. We are a quarter of the way there, with 18 days to go. If you want to see me and Ash playing Buzz Off, keep donating as much as you can. The target, I think, is 1 million micropennies. If we get that, then Ash and I will have a game of Buzz Off. If you want to see that, get donating. I think you can donate up to, I don't know what the maximum is per stream. Can I donate to it? Can I donate to it? No, only your viewers can contribute. Oh, okay, fine. Well, get donating if you've got some micropennies there. Do get them in. Though, of course, maybe your micropennies do serve other functions. If you want to chop them in for full fat pennies, so to speak, you can do that. So, 2K a stream. I can extend that deadline, can I? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I beg your pardon. Samson's contributed 6,000 total. I missed the bit where it said total. I thought it was 2,000 to stream. And I was wondering why Samson's managed to donate 6,000, but that's the total amount. Do keep those micropennies coming in if you'd like to see me and Ash playing Buzz Off. Apparently I can extend the deadline, so I will look into that. Very well done to our 9 warriors who are here at this point. Pum and Ben on 3, Topper 1 on 3, Zeus on 32, Lupine on 62, Innis on 61, Shapes on 30, Samster on 40, Toot on 63, Anisep on 9. Let's go and take a closer look at our lobby game. And while we do that, have 10 war pennies. The pennies of war coming out to you. Toot does have a lead, but only by 1 point against Lupine, who's only got 1 point clear of Innis. And of course, the swings in this next round can be very dramatic indeed. Jack Wilfried is currently still leading the lobby game on 39. Quizface 23. Might be Calibrated Vision there on 17, as is Oni. Dogfish on 10. I think that's... No, Amy's on 4. Who's that on 9? Get Avatar. Get an Avatar. A dozen of those wars, please. Get avatars. If you get some avatars, then I can recognise who you are at a glance, and that's lovely. Remember, if you are on 0 or negative score, you can continue playing, but your bid will be the default bid, which as we go into the next round will be 5 per question. Get yourself some war pennies. As we move on to the third round of Bidding War, here are the rules.
Round 3. Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest, then. You'll face up to 8 questions. Because we've only got 9 players in this round, it will actually only be 7 questions maximum. Prior to each question, again, you'll be shown a category, bidding from 5 points up to your current score based on the category. Abstaining from bidding will cause a default bid of 5. You have 10 seconds to submit your bid. Answer the question correctly, you'll be awarded your bid. Answer incorrectly or fail to submit an answer, you will lose your bid. 20 seconds to submit your answer as ever. If you are on fewer than 5 points, you probably will be prevented from bidding unless you bid your score. And then you'll be given the default of 3, unless you're in the lobby, in which case you'll be given a default of 5. At the end of each question, the player or players with the lowest score will be eliminated. That's at the end of each question. And it does treat ties as equally penalised. Whatever the word is there. If you are tied, so for example, Top 1 and Pum and Ben at the moment both tied on 3. If they're both on 3 at the end of the question, they will both be eliminated. Play continues until only 2 players remain. And that's all there is to it. Keep your eye on the chat, whisper to the bot. Round 3 is survival of the fittest. Let's play. So, as I said, in this round, and this round is the reason why points don't equal pennies in this game, because you've potentially got some ridiculous number, like I think it's 28,000 is the theoretical maximum of this game. Highest we've seen, I think, was about 2,000 in quite an early game of this. So, yeah, at the moment we can see Topper 1 and Pum and Ben are in the most danger. If they have the lowest score at the end of this question, they will be eliminated. But anything from 5 up to your current score if you want to stay alive and get to the final. Best of luck. It's the first category. Major danger. Indeed, Top 1. Major danger indeed.
Category 1. Awards.
It's awards to start us off.
Time.
Yes, we see Pum and Ben and Topper there prevented from bidding and given the default of 3. Bit of a spread here. Innis with the high bid of 25 here, but he has got the points to play with. Here's your question. Who is the only person to have won multiple Grammys, an Academy Award, a Golden Globe Award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and a Nobel Prize? Ding ding, this is a swing. Could be.
Time.
All our lobby players giving it a go. Correct answer is Bob Dylan. Pum and Ben getting the right answer. Ronald Reagan not getting the right answer. Zeus says, how many Grammys do you think Barack Obama's won? In fact, Zeus not the only one go for Barack Obama. Quite a few people, I'd say Innis and Anisep also go for Barack Obama. You froze. No, as far as I know, Barack Obama has not won any Grammys. But yeah, Bob Dylan's the only sort of musician I can think of that's won a Nobel Prize. And very well done to Pum and Ben, Samsa and Tutu all gave the right answer. Everybody else giving a wrong answer. So everyone else is going to lose their bid. With Innis with quite a high bid there, I don't know if it's going to be enough to put him down into the basement pit. But I don't think anyone else bid all. So I think it could be time to say goodbye to Topper, but let's find out whose war is over.
With a score of 0, Topper 1 Gaming, you have been eliminated.
It is indeed you, Topham. 1 question to round 3, still your best finish, and absolutely you can be proud of that. And remember, you get pennies for every question you get right in this game, not your score at the end. Thank you very much for playing. It is a reason to keep answering questions as well, incidentally, after you've been eliminated. So, Anisep is now the most in danger on 4 points. And again, your best strategy here, Anisep, is to bid them all and hope that someone like either Pum and Ben, or any player for that matter, bids them all and gets them wrong. Let's find out what you're going to do. 5 up to your current score. Category number 2 is...
Start bidding on category 2. Chemistry.
It's chemistry. Samster possibly weighing up his hubris option here, because I know he does like a good chemistry question.
Time. Get ready for the
Pum and
question.
Ben is going all or nothing again. Samson's just putting a sensible 30-22 in. Innes is going all or nothing here. Curious to see. What tea is a common method used in chemical labs to determine the concentration of a solution by gradually mixing it with a solution of known concentration? Samson's saying, welp, should have gone all in. And Zeus trying to think of an amusing T word or just scratching his brain. Can he get to the right answer? He's gone for the amusing T word. Tempering is wrong. Titillation is wrong. Titration is the right answer. Everybody else going for titration. Don't forget your white tiles. Very well done to everybody who gave a correct answer there. Zeus and Pum and Ben giving a wrong answer. Anisep was the most in danger there, but has managed to get it right. And we do know that Pum and Ben did go all in on that one and has gotten it wrong. So I think that means we're going to find out that Ben's war is over. Computer, can you confirm whose war is over?
With a score of 0, Pum and Ben, you have been eliminated.
It is indeed Pum and Ben. Thank you very much for playing. Anisep for the second question in a row is the most in danger on 8 points now, though there are a few more players closer to them. Shapes on 20, Zeus on 12 at this point. Other players up in the higher echelon 60s, 70s, and in Toot's case 80. Let's have a look at category number 3.
Start bidding on category 3. Hobbies and pastimes.
It's hobbies and pastimes. Remember, if 2 players go to 0, it treats you the same.
Get ready for the question.
Zeus going all in. Lupine going for a very big bid of 40 here, but not all in. Shapes 3/4 of their stack. Anisep again all in. Here's your question. In Sudoku, what is the name of the pattern where the intersections of 2 columns and 2 rows contain all possible placements of a digit in those rows and columns? It is also the name of a starfighter in Star Wars. All hot seat players getting an answer in. X-Wing was the correct answer. Ooh, TIE, and TIE Fighter are all incorrect. It's an X-Wing. Very well done if you got that. Sam's saying, oh, that makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, X-Wing was the answer we're after. Let's see if I got a little citation or a factoid for you on that. I feel very bad to Cycle Space. We've given me lots of these factoids and I haven't looked at a huge amount of them. Let's have a look at X-Wing. These 4 cells form an X shape, hence the name. I'm going to give you the last one as well because this is really interesting. The solution of known concentration is called the reagent or titrant, and the solution of unknown concentration is called the analyte or the titrand. Solution is gradually added until some chemical reaction is observed in order to determine the concentration. That's your definition of titration right there. So, what's going to happen? I don't know. Anisep was in danger, but Anisep has got it right. Zeus was the closest behind, but got it right. Shapes was on 20, but I think bid 15 and got it wrong. But did any other players bid more so as to take them to a lower score? As Samps was saying, this is indeed a bit of a shift, as is very much the case in this round, or can be. Computer, tell me, whose war is over?
With a score of 5, Welike Shapes, you have been eliminated.
It is We Like Shapes. Very bad luck. And I'm afraid for you, the war is over. And so for the third question in a row, Anisep, you are the most in danger on 16. 8 points behind Zeus on 24. There's a bit of a gap, but not a lot of a gap, to Innes on 42, Samson on 50, 2 on 65, Lupine way out in front on 102. Depends how much of a hubris game Lupine wants to play here, whether he wants to play it safe, get to the final comfortably, or whether he wants to go for glory and try and get a high score. We will find out. Let's go on to category number 4.
Start bidding on category 4. Rappers.
And yeah, Shapes, maybe. I don't mean to sound surprised, but I'll try and sound. I'll try and sound less surprised when you get stuff wrong. How's that?
For the question.
Zeus going for 9, Lupine going for 9, Innes just for 6, Samson going for 40 here, 2 for 15, and Anisep is once again all in. Question 4 then: which British rapper released his first mixtape in 2006 called Lecture Number 1? Samson's rap name is Hubris. Gonna need an answer, Anisep.
Time.
And no answer has been received. The answer was Professor Green. 2 players going for Dizzy Rascal, 3 going for Professor Green, and Anisep failing to get an answer. And yes, Professor Green was the answer we wanted there. Lupine losing some points, Innes losing some points. Samster grateful he's not lost points there because that was a big old bid and would have definitely put him into danger. Unfortunately, 3 questions in danger in a row is all you can manage, and I'm afraid, Anisep, I think it does mean your war is over.
With a score of 0, Anosep, you have been eliminated.
Thank you very much for playing. And then there were 5. Our 5 remaining warriors forming an almost perfect symmetrical pattern. Though not quite. We could have symmetry before the end, though it will never be perfect symmetry because it doesn't quite perfectly match with the podium in the middle. But there we go. Zeus, you are now in danger. You're now in danger on 33. So now it's not going to be necessarily a case of hitting 0, but it could just be a case of having the lowest score. Take note of Inca's score. He is only 3 points ahead on 36. Samsa on 90, Lupine 93, Toot on 80. This could still go any which way, depending how many points these players want to get. Question number 5, have a look at the category.
Start bidding on category 5. Computer Science.
It is Computer Science. Remember, an all-in bid when you are low at this stage is not necessarily the best strategy.
Get ready for the question.
It's one that Zeus is employing, as is Innes. Toot and Samster playing it safe. Lupine for quite a hefty bid there. Let's take a look at the question on computer science. What 4-letter word follows bubble, merge, and insertion to form the names of 3 algorithms that put elements of a list into an order? Even I know this one only, and I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's sort, insertion, sort, bubble, sort, and merge sort, 3 common algorithms. Samster going for wrap, Toot going for grid, but notably they were lower bidders on this one. The other 3 players getting it right, so Zeus has doubled up his score, but with Innes doubling up as well, turns out it was the best strategy for both of you, but unfortunately not a good enough strategy here for Zeus. It does look like, despite getting it right, you have got the lowest score, and it does mean your war is over.
With a score of 65,
and I'm wrong.
Now Kathatut, you have been eliminated.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Zeus and Toot. I'm so sorry if I got your hopes up there. By a point, I forgot that the wrong answers aren't deducted until after I press the button. That's why I should build up the tension. Oh my god, Zeus, I'm sorry that you sort of maybe shut your computer down at that point. And Toot, I'm sorry I got your hopes up, but by a single point, you have been eliminated. Your war is over. I know Toot has won this game before, both in the hot seat and the lobby, but it is not going to be another one tonight. Wasn't winning this back anyway, Super Sizey. Good luck all. Taking it with good grace as ever, Toot. Thank you very much for playing. And apologies for missing that. I'm not going to do that again. Right. My goodness, my gracious, my goodness, my gracious... My goodness. Yes, dear Mr. Zeus, please accept our apologies for our somewhat premature announcement of your demise. We are happy to confirm that you are still alive. Happy to say that. Samson really doesn't know what to bid here. Well, it's wide open because, of course, at this point, with the scores so tight, even though Zeus has got the lowest score, it isn't necessarily at his advantage to chuck them all in. Because if someone else chucks them all in and they get it wrong, that's going to take them over. Whereas Zeus chucks them all in and gets it wrong, he knows he's guaranteed to go out because he'll be down to 0. So... give it some thought based on the category. It's very tight. Zeus on 66, Innes on 72, Samson on 79. Lupine's way out in front on 138. Could be caught and overtaken, but at the moment is looking quite comfortable. Good luck to you all. Have a look at the next category. Take a look at this.
Start bidding on category 6. Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
It's the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, which took place in 2021.
Time.
How have we bid?
Get ready for the question.
Zeus 42, Lupine 38. Innes is all in, and Samster is going for a low bid of 9. Let's take a look. Team GB's Max Whitlock won a gold medal at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games in what discipline of gymnastics? All 4 players have gotten an answer in. Oh, Samster. Only 9 points on the line here.
Time.
Zeus is right. Lupine is right. Innes has gone for hoops and Samster has gone for judo. probably wouldn't have got it. Thank you, Gay Twitter from Zeus. Pommel horse was the right answer. Would also have accepted pommel. Would not have accepted just horse on its own. Lupine getting a huge slew more points. Zeus not quite doubling up, but puts him into 3 figures. I don't know who's losing more points here. I think it was Innes. I think Innes might have gone all in. So Samster could be safe for now. But I'm not going to preempt anything. Computer, can you tell us whose war is over?
With a score of 0, Inisk, you have been eliminated.
It is Innes. Thank you very much for playing. Your war is over. Now. Lupine on 176. Oh, what's going on with me here? Can Lupine guarantee his safety? And I always do this, not to unfairly advantage or disadvantage anyone. Can Lupine guarantee his safety? Yes, he can. If Lupine bids 5, it doesn't guarantee first, but it does guarantee a place in the final. If Lupine bids 5, whether he's right or wrong, even if Zeus and Samster both double up, Lupine will still have more points than Samster, and Samster will go out. Zeus, can you guarantee your place in the final? Unfortunately not. If you bid low for 5 and get it wrong, you go down to 103. That's the minimum loss if you get it wrong. If Samster doubles up and Lupine bids small, then you would be eliminated. Samster, as ever at this point, your best strategy is to double up and hope for the best. You're on 70. Zeus is on 108. Lupine's on 176. Looks like we're avoiding one of those weird scenarios where we potentially have 2 people eliminated on this final question before the final round, which is still a persistent bug in the game I haven't fixed, but it's only come up once, and I'm hoping against hope it doesn't come up again before I get a chance to fix it. Good luck to all 3 of you. The final category before the final is...
Start bidding on category 7. Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. All 3 have bid.
Time. Get ready for the question.
Who's going 33? Lupine going 35. Samson going 68. Let's have a look at the question. In Romeo and Juliet, which character was the first to die? This is in the play, not out of the 2 eponymous people, for what it's worth. All 3 have locked in. Good luck to you all.
Time.
No, it was Mercutio. In fairness, Jack Wilfred, when I read the question through earlier on before loading it into the game, I did the same thing. But the question is clear and unambiguous. It doesn't say which of the 2 characters Romeo and Juliet. It does say which character was the first to die in Romeo and Juliet, the play. Which character was the first to die? I thought that question was wholly unambiguous, though I appreciate it would take maybe a second. And interestingly, you've split the room as well. Half the 2 of you going for Juliet, 1 of you going for Romeo, both of which are incorrect. The answer was Mercutio. Out of the 2, was it Romeo who died first? Was it Juliet? I genuinely can't remember. That's really bad. One of them stabbed them. No, one of them took a poison that made them sleep, and then the other one thought they were dead and stabbed themselves, and then the other one actually stabbed themselves.
Juliet's the one who's asleep on the slab. Romeo sees her and he's like, oh my god, she's dead, I can't live without a stab. And then she wakes up and
then she's like, oh my god, you're dead as well. Well, chat is confirmed, yes, Romeo dies first. That's so bad that I can't remember that. What are my GCSEs for? I can remember what GCSEs I've got. I can't remember anything from them. I don't know what's going to happen here. I really don't. I think it might be Samster, but I guess we'll find out. Computer, whose war is over?
With a score of 2, Samster, you have been eliminated.
It is Samster.
End of round 3.
That is the end of round 3. And it's going to be Zeus and Lupine, despite at 1 point, possibly at 2 points, Zeus being the lowest scoring player still in the game, in the lobby, in the hot seat game. He has managed to prevail and is in the final 2, along with the Lupine 1 on 75 and 141 respectively. Let's go take a look at our full board. Quizface is now our lobby leader on 61. Toot is actually ahead of Zeus on points. Remember, you get 5 pennies for every correct answer that you get. That you're just playing for bragging rights in the lobby. The gold and the silver will now be, between Lupine and Zeus. But Quizface is looking in line to be getting the lobby medal here. But we will find out what happens because there are still many points available as we go to this final round. Zeus and Lupine. Lupine, with 141, you have got the advantage. Oh. But first of all, there's no message from our sponsor Murphy Backs, but thank you very much for the 5 months there subscribing with Prime Gaming. Very grateful to you for your support. Oh, Happy Dagger, yes. No biting. I bite my thumb at you, sir. I remember that line. Right. Let's find out what's going to happen. Lupine and Zeus, you are in the final. Let's go there now. Okay, it is domination time, and before we go there, I'm just going to check in on the leaderboard because we haven't played Bidding War for a little while, and I cannot remember where we stand in terms of medals and so on. Have either of you two had medals in this game before? Let's find out. Leaderboards and medal table. Bidding War medal table. That's a big break. It's not what I want to look at. I want to look at Bidding War medal table. Let's have a look. Zeus has won the gold on 1 previous occasion. The Lupine one has not yet medalled in this game, as far as I can see. So Zeus looking for his 2nd gold medal, Lupine looking for his 1st in this bidding war. The final round is domination. Let me explain how it works.
Round 4. Domination.
In domination, the array shows 21 lit circles. The player who was ahead at the conclusion of round 3, that's you Lupine, has 11. The runner-up has 10, that's you Zeus. A bit like Buzz Off, but more serious and with more lights. You will face up to 10 questions. Prior to each question, you will be shown a category, bid from 1 to 3 points based on the category. Same applies in the lobby game. Answer the question correctly and the array will swing in your favour the amount of points you bid. Answer incorrectly or fail to submit an answer and the array will swing in your opponent's favour the amount of points you bid. Both players' answers and bids are taken into consideration, meaning the maximum swing per question is 6. Quick example, if you both bid 3 and one of you gets it, say Lupine gets it right and Zeus gets it wrong, that is a swing of 6 in Lupine's favour. If you both bid 3 and you both get it right or you both get it wrong, then that is deadlock and there is no change to the pendulum. Whichever player manages to swing the array entirely to their colour wins the game. If no winner has emerged after 10 questions, the player with the most lit circles is the winner, and there being an odd number, there will always be a winner. As before, all bids and answers whispered to Persephone's Twitch bot in the lobby game. Just remember that you are slightly racing against the players and there will be a 5-second lock-in after both players have submitted their answers, or after 20 seconds, whichever comes first. There is no visual countdown in the game apart from the bot telling you how many seconds are left, and the voice will say 15 seconds, 10 and 5. Best of luck to you both, Lupine and Zeus, and may the odds be ever in your favour. Sorry, wrong show. May you find favour in this war. Round 4 is domination. Let's play. Category number 1 then.
The category is philosophers.
Philosophers. 1 to 3. What's it going to be? Zeus is in. Lupine's in. 5 seconds in the lobby. 3 seconds in the lobby.
Bidding concluded. Get ready for the question.
Both a lowball bid, both bidding 1. Here's your question. The mythical island of Atlantis was mentioned in which Greek philosophers' dialogues called Timaeus and Critias?
10 seconds.
Lupine's in. Zeus, just waiting for an answer. Both players locked in now.
Time.
Pliny and Socrates. The answer is actually Plato. None of the above, as it were. So we are at deadlock because you both bid 1. You are both incorrect. No change to the array. Pen channeling the capital just a little bit, David. Next category
is economics.
Economics. Both players in and right quick.
Bidding concluded.
And again, we've got a tied bid 2 each. Here's your question. The 2020 Nobel Prize in Economics was awarded to 2 Americans for their contributions to improvements of what type of selling mechanism? Both players answering in quick succession.
Time.
The answer is auctions, short selling and cryptocurrency. Again, both wrong answers, but don't worry too much about it because your opponent was also wrong. Short selling, cryptocurrency is both incorrect. Auctions was what we wanted, and that is another deadlock. Yeah, bidding probably wouldn't have gotten by too, unfortunately.
The category is cultures.
Even though it arguably was correct. Cultures. Category 3 of 10.
Bidding concluded.
Again, another tied bid,
Get
2
ready
each.
for the question.
Have a look at this. The flag of Kenya bears the shield of which ethnic group
15 seconds.
famous for their jumping dance? Lupine's in.
10 seconds.
So he's trying to hark
5
back.
seconds.
And there's an answer locked in.
Time.
It is the Maasai. The Maasai Mara Swahili is what Zeus has gone for. Let me confer with this to see if Maasai Mara is correct. So I thought that was to do with New Zealand. The Maasai people have a population of around 2 million, about 1.2 million in Kenya and 0.8 million in Tanzania. Masai Mara, also sometimes spelt Masai Mara and locally known as the Mara, is a large national game reserve in Narok, Kenya. So Masai Mara refers to the reserve. No, a game reserve, Hamster. Behave yourself. Give me a moment. This is a really tricky one because I'm finding it's the Maasai people. Mara is the game reserve, but you have got the critical piece of information, which is Maasai. Let me just look at the question again. Can enjoy this loop. Ethnic group famous for their jumping dance. See, if this was a TV show, this would be cut the moment where I have to go away and decide. On the grounds that you've got the word Maasai there, Lupine, I am going to allow that. I think, which is maybe a contradiction with when I disallowed Ben for saying Ludwig von earlier on. And now I'm second guessing myself again because of that contradiction. I'm going to follow my instinct on this, and with apologies to Ben if this does look like double standards, but I am going to allow that as the correct answer, Lupine 1, on this occasion. That's a swing of 4 in your favour. Apologies for me just having a little
The category is scientist.
ponder on that question. The category next is scientist. Lupine now with a considerable advantage. This may change the stakes of the bidding.
Bidding concluded.
No, Lupine's still on the
Get
aggressive.
ready for
Zeus
the
on the
question.
defensive here. They both get it right. Lupine gets the point. Question 4. On display at the Pantheon in Paris is an example of a
15
type of
seconds.
pendulum named after which French
10
physicist?
seconds. 5 seconds.
There's a lock-in from Zeus.
Time.
Foucault was the right answer. That is definitely correct, Lupine, despite the missing U. Léon Foucault was the right answer. Jules is not the right answer. So that is going to be a swing of 5 in Lupine's favour here. Very well played. Oh, single light left
The
here, Zeus.
category is landmarks.
It's landmarks, and I wish you luck. Both players bidding.
Bidding concluded.
Zeus doing the only natural thing. He
Get
knows if he's
ready
wrong,
for
he's
the
out anyway.
question.
And Lupine going for 2. Here's your question. In October 2018, which building agreed to pay 36
15
million
seconds.
euros to its city after 136 years of
10
construction
seconds.
without a building permit?
5 seconds.
Both players locked in.
Time.
Sagrada Familia is the correct answer. Both players getting the correct answer. That is going to be a swing of 1 in Zeus's favour. Very well played.
The category is music.
No idea, Samster. Music is your next category. 5 questions to go. Zeus, you can still come back from this. Both bids are in.
Bidding concluded.
Both going for 3
Get
here.
ready for
Here's
the
your question. Flight of the Bumblebee was written by which Russian composer with a
15
double-barreled
seconds.
surname? Lupine's in.
10 seconds.
Zeus is in.
Time.
U apostrophe. No, Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov. Rimsky-Korsakov, the only Russian composer I can think of with a double-barreled surname. I was waiting for someone to write Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky Smith as riff is so. I didn't know. I don't listen to you. Oh, that's fair enough. So, not many people do. I suppose that's sort of fair cop. It does mean that with the answer Rimsky-Korsakov, Lupine is going to have a swing of 6 in his favour, and that is going to be the end of this war. And very many congratulations. Lupine 1, you have won the war, and a brutal and bloody affair it has been as well. Taking just over an hour, actually. I forget how long this game takes. It is a long game. But very, very many congratulations. That is your first victory in the war, and very, very well achieved. Bidding War Gold going to our friend the Lupine 1. Huge congratulations. And of course, remember, 5 pennies, and this applies to everybody, 5 pennies for every correct answer that you gave there. The Lupine 1 Bidding War Gold Award Medal, thoroughly deserved. And let's not take away from our valiant runner-up here, the Bidding War Silver Medal. First runner-up in war is maybe not a great thing to have, because you still don't want to be a runner-up in a war, but very well deserved, and a valiant runner-up. Silver medal goes to Zeusless. Congratulations and very well played. And our lobby player, I am pretty sure that is Quizface, winning the lobby with 57 points. Very, very well played, Quizface, in red there. So getting your own private games with just the 7 of you there. And Quizface, you have taken that prize and will be immortalised in the medal table. Is it Quizface? I think it's Quizface. Huzzah! Yes, indeed. Bidding War Lobby Quizface Award Medal. And can we have a huge thank you and a round of applause as well for our friend Cyclespace, our author for that pack, who's going to be awarded with 100 pennies. This is, I think, the game with the most questions in it, apart from Cryptex, which has got lots of questions, but they're slightly shorter form. This has got a huge number of questions in it, so huge thank you to Cyclespace. Give you 100 pennies. I think in your absence, I don't think you're here today, but very many thanks for that lovely question pack. And everybody else who has been watching along have 10 pennies, 10 war pennies there as well. Doing more science. Yeah, as Riff is saying, really appreciating the effort to giving multiple ins. That's always lovely to see when question writers are being courteous and thoughtful in that respect. So it does make the whole thing a lot more fun, a lot more entertaining. Nice pack, didn't play to 2 strengths. Hey, you win some, you lose some too, isn't that right? So do claim your pennies, and then for every for every question that you gave me a right answer to, you will be given an extra 5 pennies in addition to any bonuses that you have won. Now then. It's just coming up to 20 to 10. I'm going to take a short break to refill my glass with some fizzy alcoholic liquid, which will be very bracing and enjoyable. When we come back after the break, we are going to be playing Spotlight. It's actually the 3rd time this season. Dylan, can you turn it down a bit, please? It's quite loud. Yes, for the 3rd time this season, we had a spontaneous game of this at Happy Hour a few weeks ago, which went down very, very well. I particularly love that we're able to do this with Spotlight because it's sort of got a database, but it's a database of packs. So there's a fixed amount of questions. So normally when a game has a database, when it's normally a database game, it's because I don't know how many questions are going to be asked in a particular night, like with Blockbusters or Big Break, for example. But this is a database of packs. We know the number of questions. So it's really nice. And I'm hugely grateful to the, I think, 25 members of the community who've contributed in some way to the databases of this. Each that gets featured tonight will get 25 pennies and 3 free points in the game if they are playing. Spotlight, yeah, which is coming up right after the break. So sit right there, grab yourselves another drink, go stretch your legs, or grab a bite to eat if you need to. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to run an ad break and put some funk on. I'll be back in about 5 minutes for some Spotlight action. I do hope you'll join me for that. But until then, very many congratulations to Lupine. You have won the war. So I've just had a minor momentary panic there when I pressed roll credit, so it wrote the data from the game to the drive, but then I stopped the bonus, so it overwrote the data to the drive. But I think I've rewritten the app so that it doesn't grab the data until it's time to write it, which is when I press stop bonus. So actually it would have written the data from Bidding War and then grabbed the new data just almost 2 seconds after it had just been written, and then rewritten it, pulled the data in, overwritten it with those bonus pennies. I really hope I haven't just overwritten all of the pennies that you've just earned for Bidding War. I guess we might never know, or we might do. If I have, I sincerely apologise, but I don't think it has. I'll look at the code and try and figure out exactly what happens, but I think I overwrote it because that was a problem before. Anyway, I'll shut up. I'm going to play some music. Let's refresh the app so it is fully up to date. I'm going to play some music and roll an ad break, and do join me for Spotlight in just a few minutes' time. How much does this channel slap? Seriously. It's POG AF, it really is. Now, there's a Show Me the Doggo from 14 days ago from Samster, which I'm determined to cash in. Doggo, come on! Come on! Yes, I'm going to lie down here, but I'm going to make myself very heavy so that you cannot pick me up. I'm going to pick her up. Yes, come on, Hermione. Yes, come on, mate, doggy. Oh, who's a good... Oh, who's a good dog? Yes, who's a good dog? After we move in about 2 weeks' time, we won't see you anymore, will we? Because I will be outside in the summer house. Unless you come walking through the garden and get curious as to what's going on when I leave the door open. Hey, don't struggle, it's fine. Okay, fine, I'll put you down. That's enough, doggo. Oh, it's going to break my neck. Right, there you go. There's a doggo. Oh, let's mark that one as done from 2 weeks ago. Yeah, she headbutted me. She said, that's quite enough of that. So yeah, probably going to be moving in 2 weeks' time. We met our solicitor this weekend. And it looks like we're almost ready to exchange. After the stream, I've actually got to email our buyer back, which is all, really dull, boring house stuff. But yeah, that's a thing. Super effective Ben fainted, yeah, a little bit. So... It is looking increasingly more likely that in a couple of 3 weeks' time, streams may be disrupted depending on how good my 4G is out there, how long it takes the internet to stand up, and whether or not I can get a network card. Well, ultimately, I'm going to have to get a network card because my office is going to be nowhere near the phone line. So I'm going to have to go to Wi-Fi. I'm currently wired in. So just brace yourself for that. The internet has to stand up, yeah. There's also a Beat the Bee that's just come in from brand new Halo. So... Get your bids in, or your bets in. Last time we played this game, I didn't win. So if you want to win some micro pennies, now's the chance to do it if you've got any. Remember, you can cash your micro pennies in for real big pennies. And I don't deliberately throw it or deliberately do it every single time I do Beat the Bee. I try my best to solve it, and sometimes the pressure of the music... I bet the wrong way the past 2 times now. Well, sometimes the pressure of the music is what gets to it. Because I can do it normally. I know all the algorithms, and I'm very comfortable with doing it. But thanks for sorting that score. Yeah, it's just the pressure of the music in my ears. I could do it without the music. I could take my headphones off. No, I appreciate you doing that for me, Score. Thank you very much. If I go back to the chat window, then I might be able to actually see all the chat. So, get your bids in, and keep contributing to that host showdown as well between me and Ash if you want to see Ash and myself battle it out in Buzz Off at some point in the future. We need to hit 1 million micropennies. But here's your chance to earn some more micropennies by betting on the outcome of the bee. Have we got a poll going? Have we done a poll? Is there a poll? 1 sec. Thank you, School. Wouldn't it be fun to run the poll while I'm solving it? Shall I find the thing? That's the thing. No, we're not ready yet. We're not... 1 second. 1 minute go. Right, 1 minute. Am I going to beat the bee? I'm still shuffling it for now. I'm not solving it yet. Buzz. So, let's look at these. Can I predict myself? I don't really want to predict myself, but let's just open it up. Ben win. Oh, goodness me, there's a lot of micro pennies. There's not many people betting on me losing at this point. Oh, and I'm wrong. No, it's about even now. Ha! Oh, ye of little faith. I do want to try beating though, because I didn't beat it last time. So I think tonight feels like a good night to beat it. Although, like that, I have just had my COVID jab. I've just had jab number 2, so my arm's a little tired. But I'm not generally... I don't feel more fit. I did earlier on. I felt really drowsy earlier on, but I think having had dinner and the general adrenaline of being on stream has pumped it up. Right, I'm going to start it as soon as that poll comes to an end. Hope you're all ready. It's nearly there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to start it early because why not? 3, 2, 1. No, you can't top it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I'll walk it. I'm just going to be calm about it. Oh shit. I mean, hi. Oh, where's the other one? There it is. Okay, next row. We're ahead of schedule. That's where we start the second row, so I'm ahead of that. Although, I've got some rotten RNG there. Let's go blue-orange. Okay, now I'm behind. Oh, no, I'm not. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Oh, this is good. Oh, we should be doing this now. he says. Yellow, green, orange, that's the one. One more. There you go. Success. Got rotten RNG at the beginning, and then I got good RNG at the end. Boom! Real success! Don't know what the score is now. One more to me, though. Right, there you go. There's your the B brand new Halo. You spent a lot of micro pennies to get that, and I hope that you earn back as many as well. Now, payout. Lovely stuff. So I'm expecting to see a few people cash in a minute at some point. Opdracht. Opdracht is success in Dutch. Lovely. I did good cube. I did do good cube. Thank you, Topper. I appreciate that. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Right. Let's get on with the rest of the evening. It's time to play Spotlight. Let's see if your question packs are going to come up and other things besides. Very much looking forward to this. Get your fingers at the ready because it's all multiple choice in this game. Whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. Yeah. Time to shine the spotlight on you. Welcome to Spotlight. This is one of the latest games from Persephone's chair. Not the latest, the second latest. Latest being that is the question. Or I suppose the answer trap Blitz if you want to go. That's not really original. It's not remotely original. It's fully shilled from someone an actual format. Shut up, Ben. Have some Spotlight pennies if you would like them. 10 pennies right there. Don't forget to keep contributing to that host challenge between myself and Dash, where we will be playing Buzz Off if you've got the micro pennies to spare it. I was absent the last couple of times this was on. Have any of mine been picked yet? I think maybe one of them, Shapes. Maybe one of them. We'll find out though in due course. See if anything comes up tonight. First things first though, if you want to play, you'd come join the lobby. GVDM. And once we've locked the lobby up, you'll be able to ID yourself if you can't see yourself at a glance. Don't worry too much about that. This is a game, I might get this game started a little bit sooner because this is a game you can join midway through if you're sort of AFK at the moment. You can join at any time. Goes Voodoo Dance Magic. Very topical, Odie. Very nice. This Prosecco's good. Very nice Prosecco. So, if you've not played Spotlight before, it's a sort of niche trivia, but still with easy, medium and hard. It's all multiple choice. The objective of the game is to get into the Spotlight, which starts out as RNG, and after that you get more of a chance of getting into the Spotlight if you are doing well, though it is still slightly RNG. Once you are in the Spotlight, you must not get more than 2 questions wrong out of 3. If you do, you are rejected from the Spotlight and a new player is selected. You've got to get through 6 rounds of 3 questions chosen from a total of 8 categories. And if you can manage to do that, then you will maximise the number of points that you can earn in the final, where in the final they count for bonus pennies in this game. Every question you get right, your score times by 3, I think is what it is at the end, is the number of pennies that you get for this game, with a bonus number of pennies if you are in the Spotlight at the end. There's also gold, silver and bronze medals and a leaderboard for the player who ends up in the Spotlight. So the longer you're in the Spotlight, the more points you are accruing for the final. Along the way, you can play a joker round, which will give you double points on for a particular round if you give me a right answer, but it will cost you a point if you give me a wrong answer. That's only if you're playing the joker. You do not have to play a joker if none of the rounds particularly tickle your fancy, or none of the question writers you think are going to be up your street, then you can ignore the joker altogether. For every question writer that comes up, you will get 25 pennies and an author credit to your name. You will also also get a free 3 points in the game if you are in live play, but you will not be able to answer your own questions. And because the fourth question from each pack gets compiled into a big final round, you won't be able to answer that one either, but you don't get a free point for that one. But that's the trade-off. It feels like a good balance. 3 free points, yes, if you are the author that is selected. First game of Spotlight for AJ. Well, I do hope you enjoy it, AJ. It is a pretty good game, and I think it's quite popular. Let's stop the bonus. 26 players grabbing those 10 pennies, and let's put a player into the spotlight. Big Man Aaron, you are the first player chosen for the spotlight this evening. In order to progress the gameplay, you need to whisper something, anything you like, to Persephone's Twitch bot, and the game will get underway. Exclamation mark ID to find yourself, and as Topper is doing right there. Big Man Aaron confirming his presence. So, Big Man Aaron, here are the options. You've got Kurt Vile by Clive of Legend, Roller Coasters by Jogging Chum. Interestingly, we had Roller Coasters last time we played, but it was from Clive of Legend. It's All About the Cockerel from J White. I think that came up last time but wasn't picked. World Capitals by Cycle Space, Sergei Rachmaninoff by Royal Flush, BBC Radio 1 by Asda 1005, Bradley Walsh by Zeusless, or Chess by David J. Bodycombe. I have a funny feeling, welcome to the Game Tab Stop, that my Sergei Rachmaninoff pack might have been before. Maybe it's just one that I've seen in testing mode. Maybe it has been played before. I genuinely can't remember. It should be flagging question packs as they are used. That might just be an oversight. All of the other ones look new-ish. As in, we've seen them before, but we've not seen the questions of them. I'm not too worried. I am going to leave my pack up there because it's nice to have my own stuff in from time to time. Does anyone think that's familiar? Does anyone think they've seen? Maybe it was on the board but not played. Fair enough too. That might be it. Well, it's there if you want to pick it. I'm not going to shuffle any of these packs around, but I will be keeping a mental note for the next time we play to see that it is actually flagging them. I'm pretty sure it is. So, Big Man Aaron, Kurt Vile, Roller Coasters, It's All About the Cockerel, World Capitals, Sergei Rachmaninoff, BBC Radio 1, Bradley Walsh, or Chess. Those are your options. Which category would you like first? World categories by Cycle Space. Cycle Space getting all the author pennies tonight. We've just had a bidding war pack from Cycle Space. We are continuing that trend by giving Cycle Space 25 author pennies for their pack on World Capitals. Author bonus, award pennies, Cycle Space. There we go. Right, if you would like to play your Joker on World Capitals, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat within the next 15 seconds. If not, leave it blank. Remember, double points for every correct answer if you give me a right answer, but -1 if you're wrong. World Capitals, it's a category by Cycle Space. Decide now whether you're going to play your Joker. You go green if you are, and that little green light underneath your podium will go lit and stay lit if you want to play it. A lot of people activating Jokers here. Awful lot of people activating Jokers. Cetra, Tabstop, Dogfish, Jack, Pyro, Toot. Big Man Aaron himself, obviously in the spotlight, is probably in a good advantage to do that. You don't get double points on your spotlight podium, Big Man Aaron, so don't be alarmed when you see your don't see those points going up. You'll have a slightly different score on both of them. I'm pretty sure you don't get spotlight points if you Joker. Only Zeus, Innis, Shapes, ABME, Energy all using their Joker on this round of World Capitals. Wish you all the best of luck. Let's go to the question board. World Capitals then. A, B or C, whispering to the bot. You've got 15 seconds. Here is your first question. For Santiago, San Agustin Church and Rizal Park are famous landmarks in which capital city? Is it Abu Dhabi? Is it Manila? Or is it Tokyo? Answer now. Welcome to the game, Claire. Manila was the answer. Fort Santiago, San Agustin Church and Rizal Park are all famous landmarks in Manila. Let's see how you got on. You're going to go green if you gave me a right answer, and red if you gave me a wrong answer. Let's have a look. Good start for most players there, going green. Remember, if you are playing your Joker, you might want to sit it out. You might want to abstain if you're not 100% sure, but there is no penalty for abstention except if you're in the spotlight. So Big Man Aaron, an abstention is treated as the wrong answer. I take it back, you do get spotlight points if you activate your Joker whilst in the spotlight. So that's a good start for you, up to 2 points. Let's go on to question 2. No worries, Claire, I hope you had a good time. congrats on the other night, by the way, as well.
We saw you, Claire, and you were amazing. We watched.
Hashtag spoilers as well for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, and for anyone who doesn't know what
spoiler, I just said amazing. I didn't say anything.
For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, we won't spoil it in case you want to. But Claire was on TV on Monday, and she did really, really well, and that's what we're going to say. How are you, babe? You all right?
Yes, I've just made the pinnacle of mashed potato, and I'm never going to make mashed potato that good ever again.
You might as well lie down and die. I mean, life doesn't get any better than that. No, pinnacle of mashed potato.
I've achieved everything I needed to achieve.
Well done. Love you.
It's kind of depressing, but
You're very welcome to come and join in with Spotlight after you finish dinner.
No, Dylan and I have agreed we're having a friends binge, so we've got another episode to watch.
Pog, sounds fun. Well, I'll leave you to it. Love you. Sorry, let's not get nauseated. Okay, let's not lick me, and let's not be nauseatingly disgusting on stream. Right, question 2 then on world capitals. Remember, in each pack you will have an easy, a medium, and a hard, though not necessarily in that order. Here is question number 2. The capital cities of which of the following countries is alphabetically first? Australia, Turkey, or Switzerland? Answer now. Cheers, love. 10,000 micro pennies for Lick the Host. Capital of Australia is Canberra. Capital of Switzerland, I think, is it Zurich? Capital of Turkey is Ankara. Oh, it's Bern. Bern, not Zurich. But yeah, certainly Ankara, capital of Bern, B-E-R-N. Mount Kilimanjaro, maybe. B was the answer we were after there. Let's take a look and see how you got on. Green if you were right, red if you weren't. Big Man Aaron is 2 for 2. Looking good so far. Would expect no less on your favourite category of the ones that were there. You're guaranteed now to be able to pick the next category. Very well played. Let's go on to the third question third question of world capitals. As the crow flies, the distance between which of these pairs of European capital cities is the shortest? Brussels and Amsterdam, Budapest and Bucharest, Vienna and Bratislava. Answer now. Vienna and Bratislava, Austria and somewhere else. Bratislava, what's that the capital of? Just down the road to each other. Slovakia, thank you, Oni, Slovakia. I wouldn't know that. If Slovenia, I would have known that. That's Ljubljana. Because everyone knows I love Slovenia so much that, you know, everyone should go to Slovenia, it's gorgeous. Let's find out who was right, who was wrong. Quite a few more reds up there. A few people losing a point on that one because of their Joker being played. But Big Man Aaron is 3 for 3. No drama there. You've got through your first pack. You get to pick pack number 2. I should press Slovenia's. I really should, shouldn't I, Joe? You know what? I might do that tomorrow. That's a good thing for me to do tomorrow morning. Yeah, just now is probably not the best time to go to Slovenia, but honestly, if you get a chance to go, it's absolutely gorgeous. Piran, P-I-R-A-N is how you spell it. Piran is the place to go to. Well done, Big Man Aaron. 3 for 3, you get to pick the next category. Let's go to the category board. Kurt Vile by Clive, Roller Coasters by Jogging Chum, It's All About the Cockerel by Jay White, Sergei Rachmaninoff by me, Radio 1 by Adsa, Bradley Walsh by Zeus, or Chess by David Bodycombe. We're going for Bradley Walsh by Zeusless. Zeus, have another 25 pennies and an author bonus to go with that. 25 author credit pennies added for Zeusless. And the category is Bradley Walsh, and if you want to use your Joker on this, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. You can only play one Joker in the game. Blue Pine, Topper, Common Ben, Connor, Portister, David, all activating multipliers here. And that is all it's going to be. Oh, things are... Did the cat just knock a bottle of wine off?
No, it was Dylan. Don't worry.
Oh.
I'm handling the situation. Go back to your stream.
Mex is handling the situation. I have permission to go back to the stream. This is good.
Oh, it's fine. It's
Topper can't believe he's Joker in this category of all things. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And Big Man Aaron as well in the spotlight. You're up to 6 so far. Good start. Can you continue? Let's find out. Category is Bradley Walsh. Let's go there now. And question 1. Released in 2016, what is the name of Bradley Walsh's debut album? Is it Chasing Dreams, Upon a Different Shore, or A Year of Songs? Answer now. Topper regrets everything. Chasing Dreams was the answer. I only know that I can remember the factoids from this because I proof all of these as they come in. So that's why there's no proofing for the proofers in this game. But this one came. I think I put this into the database like literally yesterday, and I remember the factoid is that the other two are albums by Alexander Armstrong. So Chasing Dreams was the answer we were after. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Big Man Aaron continues the streak, 4 in a row. Still got 3 green lights there. A few red answers cropping up there, and 1 or 2 people abstaining as well. Including, oh no, Zeus isn't abstaining. Zeus wrote the pack, so can't answer, which is why he's on 6 already. Right, let's go on. Question number 2 of Bradley Walsh. Which of these game shows has Bradley Walsh not presented? Beat the Chasers, Chase the Case, The Chase. Answer now. It's called Chase the Case. The other two he is the regular host of. At least for the next couple of years, he's intimated he might want to step down after 10 years of doing it or more. But that's just something I read on Twitter. That is not confirmation. Please don't read too much into that. This is very much my sort of content. It's good to hear, Big Ben Aaron. Let's take a look and see how many people got it right. And beat the Chasers beaters. There we go. Oh, Claire go for the wrong answer on that one. Yeah, I'm not sure what you went for, Claire, but whatever it was, that was wrong. I'm not going to say any more on that. There is something quite funny about someone who's literally just done exceptionally well on a TV game show getting a question of a TV game show wrong. I shan't labour the point, Claire, because that would be frightfully mean of me. Not playing your Joker, though, so you're not going to lose any points on that one, but everybody else getting the right answer there. Let's go to the final question.
Claire, if he's bothering you, let me know. I'll punish him later for you.
My wife has spoken. Here we go. Question 3. In which soap opera did Bradley Walsh play Danny Baldwin between 2004 and 2006? Was it EastEnders? Was it Emmerdale? Or was it Coronation Street? Answer now. I don't dislike Bradley Walsh. I think he's perfectly fine. I don't think he did particularly well in Doctor Who. It was just all about the whole of the recent series of Doctor Who have been a bit bland, though. Coronation Street is the answer we were after. That one I actually did know as well. I'm watching a lot of EastEnders at the moment. Old clips from EastEnders from the olden days, back when it was good. Not like now. Just trying to keep up to date, with the soaps. Brace yourselves for a buzz-off category possibly on EastEnders at some point from me, or maybe even a spotlight pack. Who knows? Anyway, the answer's C. Let's see how many of you got it right. UK soaps, not a big fan for Paul Lister, apparently. Well, can Big Man Aaron make it 6 out of 6? Let's have a look. Certainly can. Plenty of green up there. Ooh, Punman Ben going red with a Joker. Likewise, Paul Lister. That is not fun for them. They're going to have lost a point on that one. Never mind. Joker's now played. Welcome to the game. Brand new Halo. Good to see you. Good to see you back, I should say. Let's go on. Big Man Aaron, you have flown through those first 2 packs. Time to pick the third. Remember, you've got to get through 6 if you want to get to the Spotlight final. Otherwise, we're going to get somebody else into the chair, as it were. But for now, let's go back to the category board. Kurt Vile, roller coasters. It's all about the cockerel. Sergei Rachmaninoff, BBC Radio 1, or chess are your remaining options. Big Man Aaron, what would you like to go for next? Oh, okay. Time for Sergei Rachmaninoff, the question pack from me. I'm not going to add pennies because I, as a rule, don't take pennies for question writing in this game, or in this universe, I suppose is probably a better answer. But She was on Only Connect, Andrew Zia. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Only Connect on Monday evening on BBC Two. If you would like to play your Joker on Sergei Rachmaninoff as written by me, 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. Surely somebody. Anybody? Oh, nobody wants to play their Joker on the question pad written by me. That's too late now, Murphy. Time's up. Oh. Well, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, thank you for watching GNTV. I'll see you another time. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I can't really follow through with that. Right, Sergei Rachmaninoff. I hope that you all get loads of points on this one and don't get to multiply them. Let's take a look at... Oh, go back to the right profile now. What are we playing? Spotlight. Have a look at question number 1. There's one way to get the street rental time score, you're right. Sergei Rachmaninoff, then, as written by me. Here's question 1. Which hypnotherapist and contemporary of Sigmund Freud helped Rachmaninoff through his bout of depression and is the dedicatee of the Second Piano Concerto? Is it Gustav Jung, Nikolai Dahl, or Adolf Meyer? Answer now. This is where I go into lecture recital mode. So, it was Nikolai Dahl. Sergei Rachmaninoff got very depressed after the premiere of his first symphony, which even Rimsky-Korsakov described as not at all musically pleasant, or something to that effect, something equally scathing. And so he went into a genuinely massive depression. He didn't write anything for like 2 years. And then he went to see this hypnotherapist. He moved out to the country. And he basically, I don't know quite how much of the story is true. It's sort of disputed as is maybe a little bit exaggerated, but he basically sat him in a chair every day, this Nikolai Dahl, and said, "You will write your new concerto. You will write with great verve. The concerto will be of excellent quality." Basically like this in a chair every day. And apparently it worked. And he got back on the horse and wrote this absolutely marvellous piece of music, the Second Piano Concerto, which remains to this day my favourite piece of classical piano music. And I'm playing it again I played it in 2019 and I'm playing it again on September 26th. So basically I've been hired to do it for a private concert, basically, which is quite nice. So I may try and record it and do a sort of post-stream thing of that if anyone is interested in classical music. But a big fan, as you might imagine, of Sergei Rachmaninoff. And you're getting the full factoid there. Nikolai Dahl was the answer. Let's have a look who was right. I don't know if that's how motivation, certainly how hypnotherapy works. Maybe. Let's have a look. Ooh. I will add that was the hard question from that pack. The other two are not as hard as that. Big Man Aaron, first stumble of the night. You've got to get the next 2 questions right on Rachmaninoff, or you will be ejected from the spotlight and somebody will come in your place. Wish you the best of luck. Let's go to question number 2 on Rachmaninoff. Which English band cite Rachmaninoff as an inspiration and occasionally quote extracts of his work in their music? Is it Mumford & Sons, Muse, or Arctic Monkeys? Answer now. It's Muse. So, if you go and listen to Space Dementia, I think it is, from the Origin of Symmetry album, then you'll actually hear basically a full translation of the line it's basically the opening theme of the Second Piano Concerto again. They just nick that in theme and put it into a completely different song. But Muse are brilliant and marvellous and wonderful, so I can't, critique them for it. Rachmaninoff is Muse's Muse. Very nice quiz face, absolutely. Let's see who got it right. And KO just sounds like the theme from Treasure. Does it? I'm going to have to go listen to that again, Shapes, and confirm. I'll report back. Let's see who was right. Oh, Big Man Aaron, you've recovered 1. Very nice. You've now got 2 out of 3. Still on 2 out of 3. Got to give me the next one right, though, if you want to stay in the spotlight and pick the next category. Few people going wrong on that one, but not many. Let's go on to the final question on Sergei Rachmaninoff. Have a look at this. In which country did Rachmaninoff die in 1943? Was it the USA? Was it Russia? Or was it France? Answer now. No excuses on getting this one wrong. It was in the last Risky Business pack. In fact, one of the last shows of season 4. Composers that were born and died in what is considered modern Russia. Rachmaninoff was not one of the answers because he died in Beverly Hills in the USA. The second one, I think, Jack, was the easy one. I think the second one was the easy one, which, yeah, on reflection was maybe not as easy as it perhaps could have been. Apologies. But there we go. Hopefully we've all learned something. Rachmaninoff died in Beverly Hills in the USA in 1943. Yeah, easy. Sorry. My bad. I'll try not to write niche trivia for this game that specifically asks for niche trivia. Can confirm that our question was up. Well, that's good to know. At least my MO is right on there. Let's take a look. It was right. Green if you were, red if you weren't. Oh, Big Man Aaron scrapes through. Very well played. That's very nice. Please don't stop. I was enjoying that a lot. Big Man Aaron scrapes through. You are halfway towards the final on 11 points. You've only dropped one question so far, and it means you can get the next one wrong, though you'd then have to get the next 2 right. You particularly want to get the next one wrong, if you can help it. Can confirm the medium question was hard. Nietzsche trivia. Which serves as the inspiration from Weezer's Beverly Hills? I don't know that. I do not know. We'll learn, but I'll get filled from my brain literally once. Well, I can try and impart my Rachmaninoff knowledge. If I stream the second piano concerto... Okay, that's too hard. You're about to kill me. That's a Vulcan nerve pinch there. If I stream my concert of the second piano concerto, you can come and learn it. I do a full lecture recital before that. For now, though, Big Man Aaron, you have survived the spotlight. Let's go back to the category board. Where are we going next? Kurt Vile, roller coasters. It's all about the cockerel, BBC Radio 1, or chess. You've got to get through at least 3 more of these if you want to get to the final. Hey, I'll try, Jay White. I'll try. BBC Radio 1 by Adster. As the relatively new writer, I know has written something, wrote a pack for, I think, Deciphered last season. It's the first time I think we've seen them over here, so let's give 25 author credit pennies to Adster. And if you would like to play your Joker on BBC Radio 1 by Adster, 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. This is becoming the public display of affection stream. I think what it is, Jers, is Claire and AJ activating Jokers here. No, I think what it is that we're both quite excited and also a little bit nervous about the house move that's coming up. We met our solicitor this weekend because it's not been sort of set in stone. It's been in a bit of a state of flux. We've all been very uncertain, and our vendors haven't been haven't been easing our minds necessarily with constantly threatening to remarket it if we don't move to exchange like yesterday. But we had a big breakthrough at the end of last week regarding basically financing it. Yes, you are up there, Zeus. You are in the top right-hand corner. You can stop pressing the ID button now. So we had a bit of a breakthrough, which basically means it looks like it's definitely going ahead. We also had a bit of an argument yesterday, which was
Sunday that got fixed yesterday.
It was entirely, on Sunday, and it got fixed yesterday. It was entirely my fault, and I have apologised, and I hope started to try and make up for it. So this often happens in relationships. If you have a fight, then, post-fight, everyone gets a bit happy again. So, yeah. Anyway, there you go. Couples therapy live on stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Using Spotlight as a replacement for Tinder. ID is swiping right. Fair enough. Every ID is separate. I think you can only ID one at a time. I think. We'll only let you ID one at a time. It's all fine. I gotta go to the question board. I can't even remember what the category is. Radio 1, let's have a look. You can stop IDing now as it sweeps around. BBC Radio 1, here's question number 1. From its inception until September 1991, Radio 1 presenters presented which music television show? Was it The Roxy? Was it Top of the Pops? Or was it The Chart Show? On to now. I thought this was Top of the Pops, and I'd be right, it was Top of the Pops. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Big Man Aaron gets those 3 green lights underneath him now, getting 3 in a row correct. AJ losing a point with the multiplier. Bad luck. Sorry, with the Joker being played and getting a question wrong. Bad luck. Never mind. Let's go on to question number 2. From October 1987 until July 2015, the UK singles chart aired on which day? Was it Monday? Was it Thursday? Or was it Sunday? Answer now. It was Sunday. I remember the Pepsi chart, as it was called at one point, on a Sunday, the UK Top 40. Yeah, aired on a Sunday afternoon. Green if you were right, red if you were wrong. Big Man Aaron maintaining a spotlight position is now guaranteed to be able to pick category number 5. Are we going to have our first spotlight player to go from the start right through to the end? Remember, in the wings, you are also playing for gold, silver, and bronze medals, as well as pennies. It's your score at the end times 3 is what you get in pennies in this game. Big Man Aaron is going to be looking for a big bonus if he can stay in the spotlight all the way through. Guaranteed to be able to pick the next category now, Big Man Aaron, but let's see how you fare with the third question on Radio 1. Oh, is it only the commercial stations, Claire? My bad. I did not know that. Ah, well, there, yeah, well, today I learned. Let it never be said that I am infallible. On we go, question 3. Still presenting to this day, who was the first female DJ to have a regular show on BBC Radio 1? Was it Janice Long? Was it Annie Nightingale? Or was it Jackie Brambles? Answer now. I remember SMTV Live. Anton Dex stroking their woolen Pikachu jumpers going, Pikachu! Anyone else remember that? Did I dream that? Is this thing on? No sponsors on BBC. Yeah, that's true. Good point. Good point, David, because it's publicly funded. B, Annie Nightingale was the correct answer. Miss Samantha Mumber on Chums. Let's see how many of you got that one right. To be a Jigglypuff then. Okay, Wonky Donkey. Oh my god. Now we're going back. Wonky Donkey. Do anyone remember Dig It? That was on before SNTV Live and ITV from like 6 a.m. till like 9:25. It was 9:30. It was 9:25. And there was another show, and I'm going to try to remember it in a minute. But first of all, we're going to find out who got it right, who got it wrong. Oh, Big Man Aaron's second slip-up of the night, going red. You are still going to be able to pick the next category, but you have gone red. You are going to have to get at least 2 in a row right, and you don't know if it's going to be easy, medium, or hard coming up on the first question. And you're presumably running out of categories that you would pick given the choice, because you've already picked them, and you're going to be left with the ones that maybe are not your strong suit. But we are up to category number 5. Let's go back to the category board now. Kurt Vile, roller coasters, it's all about the cockerel, and chess are your 4 remaining categories, Big Man Aaron. What are you going for next? 6 every Saturday. Wish I could do that on Saturdays. Shapes. We're going for chess by the man himself, Mr. Bodycon. David J. Bodycon has written a pack on chess for us right here. If you would like to use your joker on this round, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat, and your time to use it starts now. No one ever, says Maple Cena. Maple Cena, quiz face. I'm going to take me Alice band out. I washed my hair today. I shouldn't really be wearing it. Oh no, it's stuck. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ah. Yes. Nice floppy hair. I've started putting like baby powder, talcum powder in it. Apparently it's good for greasy hair, because my hair goes greasy after 3 days, and I don't really like washing it every 3 days. Apparently I like wash it every like 4 or 5 is probably better for me. So yeah, that's what that's all about there. But any tips on keeping hair looking nice and not greasy? Baby powder is something I'm trialing at the moment, as well as like 5 different brands of shampoo. Right, chess is the category. A couple of jokers being played. Maple Cena activating a joker. There was another one as well, I thought. Yes, quiz face over on the right hand side. Let's have a look and see what the pack brings. Basti dry shampoo. Shave it all. Behave, Topper. Talc not so good. Baking soda I think is good. Batista dry shampoo. Tresemme remoisturize. These are both very helpful. Can you note them in general chat in the Discord, please, and I'll make a note of them. I don't mind spending a bit of money on decent shampoo if it's going to make my hair better, but pick up the honestly, I would not look good with a shaved head or a shaved face for that matter. I've been clean shaven beard wise for about 10 years now. Right, chess is the category. Here comes question number 1. Just keep watching. What is the smallest number of pieces that need to move before checkmate can occur? Is it 5? Is it 4? Or is it 6? Answer now. It is getting to the point where I'm thinking I need to start straightening it. So it is starting to like curl up at the back. I managed to tie it into the world's smallest ponytail today though, which was an exciting moment. It's 4. It's called Fool's Mate, which is white pawn, white king's pawn to. Oh, I can't do chess notation, but the white king's pawn moves forward 1, and then the bishop's pawn moves, and then the black king's pawn moves forward 2. The bishop's pawn moves forward 2, and then the queen moves out to checkmate the king. It says it's white then black then white then black, and then you can get checkmate. It's called Fool's Mate. King's pawn open up to the queen checkmate. Before. Yeah, this is Fool's Mate. I'm pretty sure I just explained it, but you normally get a big exclamation mark, question mark on the official notation. Is that right? Well, I'm not a chess expert. I do enjoy a game of chess. I'm not particularly good at it. I would like to play chess with some more people. Maybe we'll start a chess club in the server. Ooh, that could be fun. A chess ladder separate from the stream. That could be quite cool. Talk to me about that if anyone's interested in that. Let's go and check out who got it right, who got it wrong. Big Man Aaron finding the first one, no problem. You've still got to get the next one right if you want to stay in the spotlight. If you do get the next one right, then you're guaranteed to be able to pick the final pack, and you could be our first player to get through all 6. All the players in the wings, I'm sure, having a lovely time, but hoping to get into the spotlight. Big Man Aaron denying them that opportunity. Let's go on to question number 2. Let's go on and set up Mahjong before chess can happen. Have a look, question 2. What is the chess term for a move that you are forced to make even though it makes your position worse? Is it en passant? Is it skewer? Or is it Zugzwang? Answer now. One of my favourite words in all of chess. It is Zugzwang. Yes, en passant is when a pawn moves forward 2, but is then taken by the attacking players because they would have been able to take it had it only moved 1. Skewer I've not heard of. I don't know if it's similar to a knight's fork, possibly, where the knight is pinning down 2 pieces at once. Possibly. David might be able to give us some more time on that. But Zugzwang is when you're forced to make a move, even though any move you make will weaken your position. C is what we're after. Let's take a look and see who got it right. Let's rotate the chessboard. Oh, Big Man Aaron! No, so close! So close to the end, but that's 2 out of 3 wrong. Why did you not go for the Wang? That is going to be Rip. And that is going to be you ejected from the spotlight. Oh, I thought we were going to get somebody who was going to get in there, but unfortunately, Big Man Aaron, it is not to be. You're not going to get on the leaderboard. You're not going to get those bonus pennies, but a commendable effort to get to question 2 of pack number 5. There is still one more pack to follow after this, but for now, Big Man Aaron, I am afraid you have been ejected from the spotlight. And you go that rather alarming shade of magenta. Do continue to play though, because there is a good chance you might end up with a medal, even if a joint medal, because there's quite a number of people on 14. Toot on 16 at the moment. Toot wanted to take the... I think Toot, are you the only player who's gotten gold in Spotlight? No, that can't be. No, that is the question. You're the only player to have gotten gold. And Big Break as well. Do keep answering in the wings. But for now, we need to put another player back into the Spotlight. The more points you've got, the more chance you have of getting in, but it is still RNG. Let's find out who we're going to put into the Spotlight. It's Oni. Welcome on in. Oni, don't be alarmed that you've got 14 points in the wings, but no points in the Spotlight. Your Spotlight points restart from 0. So, you've already used your joke around, and remember, more than 2 wrong out of 3, and you'll be ejected from the spotlight. You've got one more question on chess to answer, and then you get to pick the final category, maybe with a chance of going into the final, where your points will be worth whatever you've managed to accumulate in the spotlight position. Good luck. Let's go. No, to go to question number 3, you need to type something to the bot. Yes, still on chess. One more question on chess. Type me something to the bot, and the game will continue. And there we go. On we go then. Question number 3 on chess. Which artist produced an all-white chess set as a statement against war? Was it Andy Warhol? Was it Yoko Ono? Or was it Bridget Riley? Answer now. Was Yoko Ono. What was famous from marrying that geezer from the Beatles? Yoko Ono was the answer. I'm sure she's famous for other things as well. Forgive me for sounding like a horrible misogynist then, but yeah, Yoko Ono, I know her best as marrying John Lennon. They did Merry Happy Christmas, War is Over, and apparently produced an all-white chess set as a statement against war. Famously not a fan of war, she bought 2 chess sets and mixed up the pieces. Very nice, very nice. Well, let's see how many of you knew that the answer was B, Yoko Ono. Famous using only one vowel. Touche, Jers. Oh, only that's not a promising start. You've gone red on the first question. You've got to get 2 out of the next 3. You've got to get the first 2 right in the next pack. If you get the first 2 right, then you are in the final. If you don't, you will be ejected and someone else will take your spot. For now, though, no points in the spotlight, but you've got a chance to build 3. Time for you to pick a category. Kurt Vile, roller coasters, or it's all about the cockerel. And a reminder that one question from each of the packs that we have seen will be used in the final. It's roller coasters by Jogging Charm. This is the second game of Spotlight in a row where roller coasters has been the final selected category. It's by Jogging Charm, and this is your last chance to use your joker. You cannot use it in the final. So if you'd like to, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. Jogging Chum getting there, 25 pennies there, and no one choosing to play their joker. A couple of people are abstaining entirely, which is completely fine. Let's go to your first question, Oni. You've got to get this one and the next one right to get into the final. Good luck. Which of these baked goods is also the name of a type of inverted loop found on many roller coasters? Is it a bagel? Is it a pretzel? Or is it a strudel? Answer now. It is a pretzel. Hungry House, says AJ. Or is it a croissant? It could be a croissant. I would ride a roller coaster with a croissant on it. Pretzel was the answer. Who was right? Green if you were. Only's redeemed himself on that one. The majority getting that one right. Big Man Harron getting that one wrong. Sticking on 15 there. But only you've got 1 spotlight point. If you get the next one right, you're guaranteed to be in the final. If you get the next 2 right, you'll be getting 3 points per question in the final, which will all add up to your penny count. Let's go to question number 2. Very nice shapes. They tried a bagel loop once. People on it have been going around for 8 years now. Poor people. Let's have a look. Question number 2. The Ultimate is the longest roller coaster in Europe. In which British theme park is it located? Is it Oakwood? Is it Drayton Manor? Or is it Lightwater Valley? Answer now. You made all 3 up. So I can assure I've heard of 2 of them. I've never heard of Oakwood, whatever the first one was. Lightwater Valley and Drayton Manor I've heard of. In fact, I think I've been to both of them. The answer was Lightwater Valley, and that was the answer we were after. The Ultimate at Lightwater Valley is the Europe's longest roller coaster. Let's see what you said. For Salado in California. They do a bit, don't they? Green if you're right. And only guaranteeing himself a spot in the final. British Rail's finest hour. I once got an email from some kids thanking me for taking them to Drayton Manor. I've never been. How did that come about, Quizface? Oh, you were wrong this spot, so never mind. Not to worry. So it's all 9 points. 9 points is a good effort right there. Only guaranteeing himself a space in the final. The only question remains, is it going to be 2 points per question or 3 points per question in the final? One more question on roller coasters. Let's take a look at it as soon as we've had a message from our sponsor, AJ Nokia.
Thought had already resubbed. Whoops.
Well, thank you very much indeed for the resub, AJ. 10 months, goodness me, where does the time go? I feel like that meme, that sort of Winter Soldier, Rise of the Winter Soldier meme, which is me still trying to process 2020, and 2022 in 4 months is on your left. Oni, 2 or 3 points in the final. What's it going to be? You're guaranteed to be there whether you're right or wrong here. Let's take a look at question number 3 on roller coasters. As of June 2021, what is the tallest roller coaster in the world? Is it King Dakar? Is it Steel Dragon 2000? Or is it Top Thrill Dragster? Answer now. I was about to say Clive is going to be terribly upset that he isn't here to have this roller coaster pack tonight, but I think he's out riding actual roller coasters at the moment. I'll make sure I link him up to the VOD. These are definitely all made up. They're not. King Dakar I've heard of, and I think I'd heard of the Steel Dragon one as well. King Dakar is the right answer. A. So what you need to type, if you gave me A, you'll go green. If not, you're going to go red. Let's have a look. Oni does go red, but it's academic at this point. You are in the final, Oni. Very well played. Big Man Aaron getting through 5 and a bit packs for you, and you just coming in to finish it off. But well done. You have made it into the Spotlight final. Thank you very much to the other question authors who we didn't get to see, Clive and Jay White. We will recycle them and we will see them another time. But Oni, it is time for the Spotlight final. For every question in this, you're guaranteed a bonus 2 pennies. Everyone else is going to get pennies times 3 of their score. Oni, you're going to get penny times 3 of your score in the wings, plus whatever you get in the Spotlight final, and that will go onto the leaderboard. You can get a maximum of 2 points per question. There are 5 questions in the final. They'll be comprised of 5 of the 6 rounds that we have already seen. 1 of them will be omitted. I really must get around to doing something with the leftover question. Apologies if it is yours that is omitted. Let's go to the final round. And it is Spotlight Knowledge, and cover your eyes because the luminosity gets very, very bright at this point. Spotlight Knowledge by everybody who we have seen so far. If you are an author in the game, you will not be able to answer your own questions, so that is going to be a point that you lost, but you did get 3 free points and 25 pennies for it earlier on, and my eternal gratitude. Let's go to Spotlight Knowledge then. Best of luck, Oni. Here's question number 1. Bright eyes burning like fire. Here we go. The name of which of these countries' capital cities has the most number of A's? Is it Ghana, Madagascar, or Guatemala? Answer now. I think it's the cycle space for this capital cities question. Just realised I've got an AJ turn to page 394 I need to clock in, so I'll do that on the next couple of questions. Madagascar is the answer. Capital of Madagascar is something with a lot of A's in, presumably. I'm going to Google it because I don't know. It is Antananarivo. Yeah, there's a lot of A's in that. Antananarivo. Cool. Pog. Today I learned. Antananarivo is shaped as saying. Let's see if you were right. Green if you were, red if you were not. Accurate something in Guatemala City. Only getting his first 2 points in the round, taking him up to 4. Good start. And of course, you're still getting points in the wings, 1 point per question available here. On we go. Question number 2 of our Spotlight Knowledge. What was the first name of the character played by Bradley Walsh in Doctor Who? Was it Graham? Was it Bill? Or was it Mickey? Answer now. And thank you to Zeus for this question earlier on Doctor Who. So yes, you had Mickey, who was Rose Tyler's boyfriend in the early series. You had Bill Potts, who was played by Pearl Mackie. I think Noel Smith played Mickey. Pearl Mackie played Bill, one of Peter Capaldi's last companion, and Graham was one of 3 companions belonging to who travelled with Jodie Whittaker's 13th or 11th Doctor was Matt Smith. 13th Doctor, Graham was the answer we wanted, along with Yaz and the other one. Ryan. Yaz and Ryan. I couldn't remember. Played by Mandeep Gill and Toshin Cole, respectively. Let's take a look. If you were right, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. 2 for 2 so far, only. Good gaming. Up to 6 spotlight points. Let's just take a look at the spotlight leaderboard as it stands at the moment. High score is Prugs, actually, with 18. With 6, you're already in joint second with Lee Pine Fry, and any more correct answers, you're going to get second. I don't know that there are enough questions for you to get up to first, but you are guaranteed at least tied second. One more correct answer will guarantee you a clean, clear second. Let's go on to question 3 of Spotlight Knowledge. Graham Yazan. It's Ryan, I've remembered now, Jack. Here we go, question 3. Which of these works was composed by Rachmaninoff? This one's by me. Rhapsody on a theme of Paganini, Flight of the Bumblebee, or Scheherazade? Answer now. For anybody who's been here all night, it's a 50-50 choice. You know it's not Flight of the Bumblebee. That was Rimsky-Korsakov. So much Rimsky-Korsakov tonight. Absolutely too. Yeah, Scheherazade is also, I think it's a ballet by Rimsky-Korsakov. Rhapsody on a theme of Paganini. I can't wait till I've got a keyboard here and I can just play it at you. Variation 18 is... Someone asked me, actually, I got asked to play that at a wedding. Just Variation 18, thankfully, not the whole thing. I had to find an arrangement for solo piano, because obviously it's arranged for piano and orchestra. And so I learnt Variation 18 as arranged for solo piano. Ba 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 bum, ba da 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 dum, da 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 da. Brahms Paganini variations are better. Maybe Innis, but it's a matter of a case of personal pride. I don't ever play anything by Brahms. I don't understand it. As a musical language, I can't get my head around it as a pianist and conductor. So the closest I've come to performing Brahms is when I conducted the Brahms Requiem with a choir way back when. But I don't think I've ever played anything in a recital by Brahms in my life. Because it's not that. It's honestly, it's really hard. It's really very technically challenging music. That's my. It's not that I don't like it. I quite enjoy it. Thank you for the follow, Carrot Addict 76. Welcome to the stream. Brahms humbug. No, it will. I will learn a piece of Brahms for you, but it is really hard. It's properly dense music. Anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox again and let's find out who got it right. Green if you were, red if you weren't. Only 3 for 3 in the final. You're up to 8. That's a clear second place on the leaderboard. Let's just take a look and see how our Wings players are doing. Toot's up to 22 at this point. Claire's on 19, Lupine's on 19, Big Marin's on 18, Quizface also on 19, Oni also on 19. So we could have some shared medals this week. 2 more questions to make a difference. Let's take a look at question number 4. Oh, have I read something? Carrot Addict. Is this... yeah. So, okay, just going to just say this now, because this seems to be the done thing at the moment. There's a lot of sort of spammy, botty followers coming in at the moment. And I don't know if that is just one. And huge apologies if you have just followed and you're not a spammy bot and you are here and enjoying the stream. Huge apologies. But I figure there have been quite a lot recently, and I know this is the reason for the Twitch boycott that's happening tomorrow. Sorry to interrupt this mid-flow in the middle of the game. I'm really sorry, Carrot Addict. Yeah, there's been a lot recently. Welcome to the stream, by the way, and apologies if I just pushed you out of the stream. Oh, it's an Carrot E Addict. Oh, is that what you're referring to? I thought you might be referring to the fact that Carrot Addict is a bot. Well, now I feel... Oh, I just got to end there. How hugely embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Karate Addict. Okay, so let me just talk you through that thought process. I was going to put a pause in the game a minute. When David said that, I thought maybe I'd said something that sounded like it was a name that was... So I've seen some streamers recently where the names are things that make people basically say racist things or trolly things in the name of the thing. So, oh my god, I'm so sorry that I've just sort of lumped you into that category. There have been a lot of followers tonight, and that's actually the reason I asked Score earlier on to ban the that link, because a friend of mine, Huds, pointed out that a lot of sort of spam bots are following from this particular URL shortener. And so in the moment there, as soon as I read that from David said you might want to read that again, I was worried that actually I just said something like really inappropriate. So huge apologies. Welcome, Karate Addict. I'm really sorry for that confusion, and sorry that that's your first impression of us right here. I hope you don't take that to heart. Welcome on in. I hope you've enjoyed what you have seen. For what it's worth, since we're on this subject here, I know there is a Twitch boycott tomorrow, and I know that Ash, who normally streams on Wednesday, is observing that boycott. As can I say, boo to racist bumheads, yay to new followers, quite right. So if I was going to say right now, if you want to come and hang out with us, Karate Addict, we have got a Discord right there, and I promise you I won't bombard you and accuse you of being a bot as soon as you join there, I promise you. Yeah, so as Lufan says, some number of Twitch streamers don't reveal the names of new followers in their alerts. I mean, it does say it on there, but I have to actually go over to a different window to check it out. Yeah, massive apologies. Welcome to you. I hope that's not switched you off. And I feel genuinely awkward and embarrassed about that now. Genuinely embarrassed, but welcome on in. So, yeah, just as a sort of general thing, just be aware. I know a lot of people are boycotting Twitch full stop tomorrow. So yeah, just something to be aware of, that there is a lot of Twitch can do a lot better. Here ends the impromptu moment of Ben massively apologising but also drawing attention to a very real problem on Twitch. Let's go back to the game. Question number 4, take a look at, or it might be question 5. No, question 4 I think. Have a look at this. The classic design of chess pieces is named after which English chess master? Is it Howard Staunton? Is it John Nunn? Or is it Fred Yates? Answer now. And thank you to David Bodycon for this question on chess. Howard Staunton was the answer. Absolutely no idea what this was going to be all about. It's been misread as no. It's misread as Carrot Addict before. Well, we'll have to find out. We'll find out in a minute. The answer was Howard Staunton. Let's find out how many people got it right. First one's Oni's dropped in the final. Quite a lot of people getting this one wrong here, but plenty of green going up on the board as well. Oni up to 8 points in the final. Maybe can I just call you Carrot Addict from now on, Karate Addict? No, I won't do that. So addicted to carrots, that would be a... Oh, you don't use a handle often, fair enough. One more question then in this round. Who's it going to be from? What were the options? Possibly Jogging Chum or possibly... I can't remember the other one. That's really bad. Possibly Adster. Adster or Jogging Chum? Let's have a look. As of December 2020, which country has the most roller coasters? Jogging Chum's question. Is it the United States? Is it China? Or is it Japan? Answer now. Japan. I would have thought Japan. It's not. It's China. Be China. Radio 1 getting the cold shoulder, so apologies to Adster for that. It does mean that question, if you wanted to resubmit a pack and that could be reworked into something, then you've got a free question there. Until such a time as I put the unused question into the credits, which is a thing that's happening soon. Let's find out who got it right, who got it wrong. Only did get it right, getting 4 out of 5 in the final, finishing with 10 spotlight points. That is going to put you second on the leaderboard. And congratulations to everybody else. Thank you all very much for playing. Let's find out who our medalists are going to be. It is going to be Now Cut That Out with a score of 23, takes the gold medal. Lupine and Claire sharing a silver medal each with 21, and Oni and Quizface taking the bronze, as well as Oni with a favourable score finishing in the spotlight. Very many congratulations. Good game to all. Spotlight gold, it's Now Cut That Out. Toot, where are you? Now Cut That Out. Spotlight gold award medal. Very well played. And spotlight silver is going to go to Claire and the Lupine one. Clazor. Spotlight silver, award medal. And also the Lupine one, you can have a silver medal each because we don't do tie breaks in this particular game. Who am I looking for? The Lupine one. And the T for the Lupine one. Spotlight silver, award medal. And the bronze going to Oni and Quizface. Very well played to you both. Spotlight Bronze. I'll do Quizface first, because then I can do Oni's in one go. Quizface, there you are. Spotlight Bronze, Award Medal, and also Oni 91_573. There you are. Award Medal, Spotlight Bronze, and in addition to that, you get a leaderboard position with 10 points going on to it under Spotlight Hot Seat on my thing, and we go Award Medal. Spotlight leaderboard position added for Oni 91_573, and I'm going to give you 10 Spotlight pennies as well at the end of the night. Spotlight 65 if you would like to claim them. Well, that wasn't exactly how I had planned the night ending up, with insulting a potential new member of our community here. Welcome, Karate Addict, and apologies that you got caught up in that. That's a combination of things I have been worried about for a few days, coupled with only half reading David's message and only half reading your name and thinking, have I done something wrong? So it's honest. You have no idea how bad I feel about that, but I appreciate you. I appreciate there being no worries. If nothing else, your visit to the stream was memorable. Yeah, we'll blame the jab. I have some names that Tootbot. We'll call you Tootbot from now on. Bozzabot called me Quiz Factos. He did. Oh yes, it's because the E and the E and the T look remarkably similar in red herrings. We'll call you Quiz Fact. Tootbot, that's your new name, Toot. I'm going to call you Tootbot from now on. We can blame the COVID jab. I have had my second COVID jab today, so that's probably what it is, maybe. Probably not, maybe. Anyway, grab those pennies if you like and just type in Spotlight 65 and you'll be given 10 pennies on the database, which you can go and check out persephoneshare.com/pennies. That data will be updated live as soon as the stream has finished. That is going to be it from me for tonight. Very well done to all our players. Only well done, 10 points in the Spotlight. Toot taking the gold medal there. And congratulations to Lupine on winning the war earlier on as well. Despite all the weirdness that I think has cropped up throughout, I've really enjoyed myself this evening. I hope you have as well. I'm going to be here tomorrow in the server, over at the Discord server right there. We're going to be playing 12 minutes of our Wednesday walk-alongs. It started out as me playing walking simulators, people coming along and seeing what it was all about. We're now branching out. 12 minutes is a game I've been looking forward to for months and months and months, and it's the first one of the Wednesday play-alongs, Wednesday walk-alongs that we've been doing, which I'm going into blind. It's the only one I've not played before. So if you want to come and hang out with us tomorrow, if you get a bit of time at your lunch break, we'll be starting at 1 p.m. in the Discord, not on the Twitch channel right here, in the Discord. Do come and join us for that. It would be lovely to see you. First of all, a message from our sponsor, Zeusless.
Thanks for a really fun stream, Ben. Carrot, pretzel, carrot.
Carrot, pretzel, carrot. Thank you very much for all the 100 bits there, Zeus. Very grateful to you. Is it good to go in blind? Oh, okay. Well, I know it only came out like last week or the week before, so going in fully blind, I haven't read any reviews. I've seen that it's gotten a lot of 4-star reviews, so that means good with, one thing could have made it perfect. So very much looking forward to that. If you want to come and join me for that, that will be in the Discord server tomorrow. There's no happy hour this week. I've got a wedding this Thursday. It's a slightly odd day to have a wedding, but I can't really say anything. I got married on a Sunday, so yeah, wedding on Thursday, so there won't be a happy hour, I'm afraid. No Ash tomorrow, but Ash is back with Duel for All on Friday 8 p.m. And then I'm going to be back here on Saturday with I think it's The Purge. It's The Purge and Buzz Off, I think. Yes, we've got The Purge, and I think it's by Riff, and I think it's the first pack that Oni, our Spotlight hero, has. Wedding Geeks with no happy hour sounds very strange. I would be right. Yes, so it's Riff's pack, and it's the first one that Oni has proofed, and it's a good one, is what I'll say. It's very quirky. It's very much on brand for Riff, I have to say. It is very much in his wheelhouse to do something like this. So yeah, do make sure you come along for that on Saturday for The Purge. And then more Buzz Off games. If you are one of the players involved in Buzz Off, which again is all in the Buzz Off section of the Discord, I will be pinging you at some point in the next 24 hours just to confirm that you're definitely around this Saturday, and I'll also be picking the packs. I've got loads of packs. I think I need another 9 to finish out the tournament, and I think I need 1 pack for That Is The Question, and beyond that, all of the packs for the rest of the season, that's up to the end of the year, are accounted for, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you all so much if you're contributing to questions. At some point in the next month or two, I am going to be opening up the doors again for, I'm planning out Season 6 and inviting in question packs for that. But for now, yeah, it's just such a lovely position to be in. I think I have accounted for your... That is a question, and I think there was one more that was going to happen as well. So that's all good. I'm pretty sure yours is accounted for, the one that you said you will do. But it's just such a great position to be in, to be able to sort of say the next 4 months I have a question pack for every stream that is planned. Notwithstanding, obviously, me making new games like the Answer Trap Blitz. If you want to write some stuff for the Answer Trap Blitz, for some warm-up games, please be my guest. Maybe I should create some templates for the other warm-up games. That'd be a good thing to do. I know it really is, Jay White. I mean, people just sort of biting my armour for them. So, hugely grateful to all the writers. It does also mean I haven't got to write a pack now until sort of October, November. So I might write a couple more Spotlight packs in the interim. Anyway, I'm wittering on. So I'm here on Saturday, or tomorrow in the server. No happy hour on Thursday, but I'm back on Saturday with The Purge and Buzz Off. Next Tuesday, for what it's worth, if you're only here on Tuesday nights, is going to be... It's the Pyramid and Risky Business next Tuesday. That's the 14th of September. Again, please bear in mind that is the date after which things might start to be disrupted, because at any point after that we might be moving house, and I don't know exactly when, and I think there's going to be a fight. But I will let you know, of course, in the Discord if streams are going to be disrupted. It's likely I will be able to patch something in, and I'm optimistic the internet won't take more than a week or two to transfer from one address to the other, but one never knows with these things. So keep your eyes on the server, because that is where all the information will be. Until next time, thank you all so very much for all your contributions to the questions, to all the proof, to Colo for proofing the pack earlier on, to Cycle Space for the question pack, all the question writers in this game, to all our winners, and to all of you for playing and watching along at home. You have been absolutely splendid. Raiding looks a bit thin on the ground tonight, so I think we'll just leave the raid out for now. But thank you all very, very much for playing. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a good time. I have been Royal Flush. I will be back tomorrow in the server, or Saturday, right here, 8 PM BST. Don't forget the Twitch boycott tomorrow if you're observing that. I'm going to try my best to stay off Twitch tomorrow in solidarity with others as well. And in an effort to try and make Twitch do better. Enjoy the beginning of September, and I will see you on Saturday. Until next time, take care, peace out, and stay in the spotlight. Good night.